Alright. Sorry about that. I was going to try to start exactly at 4, but I want to go get a drink real quick. Alright, welcome one and all to Sonic 06. I don't know if I normally start at the title screen. I don't think I do. I think I always start at the character select screen, but whatever. That's fine. Alright, so let me just make sure everything's okie dokie audio-wise. We got mic, audio. Okay, yeah, we're good. I don't think we need to change too much. Good. Alright. We'll go ahead and, what kind of extras do we have? Oh, the audio room. Fancy music. Got some fancy music in here from the theater and the audio room. Only Sonic and Shadow stuff. Not yet. That's fine. Alright, to the single player episode select. We got Sonic story done. Shadow story done. I like how Shadow collected more of the medals. It's pretty funny. And it's been almost 2 weeks since I did this. Jeez. Time flies. I freaking swear. Alright, let's start Silver story. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's only been like maybe a week and a half, but it's about 2 weeks. Don't know why.
Life is a struggle, and people live without
Life is a
hope.
struggle. Also, hey guys, welcome to the stream.
Answer me directly. They always point
What's up? Playing some Sonic 06 Silver Story. I'm hoping to also possibly finish the game today. Depends on how well I do in Silver Story, that I might actually go ahead and try to beat the game. Let's see what else we got here. Did you see the Super Bowl? I did get to see the Super Bowl. Got to see most of it, at least. I don't really watch the Super Bowl for the sake of sports. Like, I'm not big on sports. Like, I like it to a degree, but mostly watched it for, like, commercials, the kind of the halftime show. I was talking about it with some coworkers earlier today about the halftime show, and they're like, nobody ever brought up anything specific. They just said it was boring. They said the entire game was boring, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty low score and whatnot. I ended up telling one of my coworkers, I said it felt more like a baseball game, with it being like 0-3 for the first half, and they thought it was hilarious because it's like, yeah, we've seen bigger baseball games. It's pretty funny. And Silver the Pothead, the best Sonic character, the best Sonic character of all Sonic. Like, not even Sonic himself, not even the cool rad Shadow the Hedgehog. Nope, it's Silver. Yeah, so Silver's gameplay is definitely the most unique. And oh, that's not what I want to do, game. I want to. Oh, okay. Well, better get used to that, because I am not gonna be able to be as free as I'd like with this character. Now, I could do a Silver story pretty decently, but it's just kind of, I don't know. Silver Story to me, like, story-wise, is not too shabby, but gameplay-wise, like, it's either a yes or a no for me. Like, sometimes it works, and sometimes it's like, well, I've seen better, but, you know, it's not too bad. It shouldn't be, like, difficulty-wise. It shouldn't be that bad. There's supposed to be a couple things in the story that may present to be a quote-unquote problem. I could probably get through without much issue. No! What the fudge? I didn't mean to do that. How'd I run out of steam so quick? That ain't right. Oh, well, that's my bad. The good thing we're pretty early on in the level. It's not like that's going to cost us anything. At least nothing too bad. Go ahead and... Oh, never mind. Makes me feel like I'm supposed to, like, knock the platform off. I normally don't die in the first level, but whatever. It happens. Mistakes happen. Mistakos. Go ahead and just... Ooh. Ah, fudge. That came out of nowhere. There we go. That tornado. That tornado indeed, Silver. Go ahead and just use these rocks real quick. Bash your noggin in. Hey, I see a silver medal I want. Just tip that ball over. That was pretty fun. Gotta love physics. Remember to spam the A button? Yeah, basically. Basically spam the A button. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna try to read comments when I can. I'm sorry if I miss anybody's comment. It just happens sometimes. See which SpongeBob music? Oh yeah. So had a bit of this. Well, not really. Like they had the Bubble Bowl. Like if you're counting quote unquote music, they had like a couple seconds of Bubble Bowl music, and it really wasn't Bubble Bowl music. It was mostly like trumpet sounds, and then we didn't get the bubble bowl. We got frickin' sicko mode. So, you know, that's fun. But oh, I mean, some people say better something than nothing out of it. I personally think if they were gonna do it, I think you should have either went all out or not at all. But you know, what you gonna do? It be the NFL, man. I mean, now, no offense to anybody who likes football out there. You know, respectable if you do and all that. My dad loves the heck out of it and whatnot. But you know, for what little bit I've gotten throughout the quote-unquote season, I'm super glad it's done. Since I believe, okay, now this might sound a little selfish, and it kind of is, but one of the reasons why I'm glad football's done is because Sundays have always been a hassle for me to record anything at all. Like, oh hey, it's Sunday, should I record today? Probably not, because Dad's gonna be frickin' yelling and screaming and going, get him, and all that kind of crap, football frick. And like, it would just always be a pain in the A to want to record anything on a Sunday. Or any day that had football. There were several days that had football, so there were just certain days throughout the week I'm like, hey, maybe I should record. And then like my dad starts watching football and I tell myself, nope, don't do it. It's gonna be too loud. So that's probably the one thing I'm happy about with it being done, is like I can practically work any day of the week now without much issue. Shouldn't have much issue at all. Which SpongeBob episode are you referring to? Let's see. Wonder what they would reference with all things. Oh yeah. So that was the Bang Geeks episode. I'm probably gonna be a few seconds late in the chat, but yeah, they did. It was one of the more famous SpongeBob episodes. Like, even if you're a modern day SpongeBob fan or a classic SpongeBob fan, most people, I will say, I won't say all, but most people know what the Bang Geeks episode is, just because of how famous it is. Like, memes alone can probably just throw it out there like it's nothing. But yeah, let's see. I don't find Silver Story to be that bad. It's creative, but Amy, yeah, they really screwed up her gameplay here. She was so much better in Sonic Adventure 1. I agree. Some people probably would even argue that she's better in Sonic, or she'd be better in Sonic Adventure 2 than here as well, even though she's only like a 2-player mode character. But in all honesty, at least that did what it was supposed to. She may have been the slowest character to play as in the 2-player, but god dang, at least it made sense. Also, I love the sign, Chao Garden, if anyone ever read it. I pointed it out in Shadow Story, but I don't know why, but I remember it being a... I think what confused me last time when I did Crisis City was I was expecting like a bunch of signs to reference a bunch of other Sonic things, and I'm thinking of Sonic Generations. I think Sonic Generations like advertised the heck out of a bunch of characters and whatnot on like little billboards and signs, like their names and whatnot. Or here it's like, I think it's literally just Chao Garden, like one other thing or something. Nothing too big, but it's still pretty cool though. Yeah, it's a pretty cool Easter egg. Amy and Sonic Adventure 2 in a nutshell. Just wait a minute. Yeah, basically. Okay, can you just give me a sec? Let me see if I can catch up real quick. Alright, here we go. Got some free falling. Gonna go ahead and take that. Smash you. And swoosh. That's the fastest you'll ever see Silver. Throughout dash pads. It's probably the only time. Also, hey Chaos, how's it going? Having some fun playing Silver Story. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take me to do Silver Story. Considering Silver's a slower character, to me, I'm assuming it's going to take me a bit longer, but at the same time, I have no idea. Sonic and Shadow Stories only took me a little over 3 hours. And that was with, like, a bunch of issues with Shadow Story. Like, I was losing a lot. Also, now we're playing as best character in Silver Story. Anybody? Blaze the Cat? Like, I'm not a huge Blaze the Cat fan. Like, in terms of, like, oh yeah, that's, like, top 3 characters, but it's getting there though, because I actually started reading the IDW Sonic Comics recently, because I was like, you know what, frick it, I'm very curious about this, and they're only like, I think, I don't know, 10 issues in or so, something like that, and I ended up picking up one of the comics the other day just for the sake of the artwork, because it's so freaking nice. It has like Sonic and Knuckles on the writers boards, and it has Blaze in her super form with the Soul Emeralds and all that. And I was like, that is pretty freaking cool. I was like, I want to buy this just for the artwork alone. It was like $4, so I said, why the frick not? And I was like checking it out. I was like, that's pretty cool. So then I started, you know, from scratch, reading the original comics and whatnot, and it's really freaking good. Like, god dang. Fortunes be danged, because it's just so much better of a story. Like, I know it's a comic, so, you know, that's to be had, I guess. But, frick, like, it's good. It's pretty freaking good. So, I definitely want to start keeping up on them now. Because I couldn't keep up with the original series. There was just, like, too many comics. And there's, what, a spin-off? There was a couple, like, two spin-offs, couple spin-offs. Something like that. So, it's just, like, it was something I couldn't keep up with after a while. I did read a bunch of them back then, though. Like, I hung in there a little while, but after a while, I just kind of gave up on them. But, yeah, the new ones are really good. Trust me, if anyone's, like, not gotten into them and they're, like, wanting to possibly get into them, or, like, try them, like, take this from a guy who doesn't read comics. I'm, like, tempted as all heck. Disconnected from Xbox Live, of course. Always disconnected from Xbox Live. I sincerely don't know why my Xbox 360 disconnects from Xbox Live that often. Normally with something like Xbox 360, I'd probably go LAN. And I don't really have LAN plugged into my 360, considering I don't really use the online anymore. But for some reason, my system just loves giving out on it. Don't know why. Let's see. Anyway, I hope I can make another stream on this on a day when I got time. Oh, yeah, that's always good. That's the darn thing about live streams, and I love doing live streams. I really freaking do. But the only crappy thing about live streams for some people is, like, you know, if you have like a 3 or 4 hour live stream, even longer, depending on if you're one of those YouTubers that can like really freaking go along for a live stream. You know, the darn thing about those is, like, people can't stay for the whole thing, or they can only chip in for like a little while or something. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm one of those people. I normally don't watch a live stream all the way through. I usually cut in halfway, or maybe I'm like 30 minutes late, and I'm like, oh, I might watch the entire thing, or I'll watch like some of it. But, you know, for those who do actually stick around a long time, that's freaking awesome. In terms of those who have the time for it and whatnot. Because, like, I get time isn't something that people can just throw at you like it's nothing. You know, like, if it's my day off and, like, I don't have any responsibilities or something like that, yeah, I can do it. But if it's like I have work, you know. Like, usually my work's pretty early in the morning, though, so that's not really my excuse unless I'm sleeping in the afternoon. I'd work really frickin' early today. I went into work at 2:30 in the morning, so I left at like 2:15 or whatever. I don't know about you people, but 2:30 in the morning is pretty frickin' early. Some people would argue that there's earlier than that, but honest to God, I think I'd rather do midnight than 2:30. And I know that sounds weird because, like, oh, that's earlier, but like midnight's at least you get into it ahead of time, and you're just gonna do it. It's kind of like staying up all night. Whereas with 2:30, it's like you try to get sleep, you can't, and then you just make up for it later. It's just like, oh God, like having to wake up early is just a pain in the A. But yeah, see if I can read some comments real quick. What is your top 5 video game franchises? Ooh, that's a really good question. I don't know if I can necessarily give my top 5 video game franchises that are like definite top 5, but I could probably give you my top 5 ones that come off the top of my head that are like, yeah, those are a series that I absolutely love. Unfortunately, some of them also might be a bit, what's the word, contaminated by a couple bad games here and there, but to be fair, most of the good ones always have a few bad ones here and there. But if I had to say one of my top 5 favorite gaming franchises, like right off the top of my head, Mario, Super Mario Brothers series, like Super Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog, obviously, even with all of its blemishes and whatnot. I like Pac-Man. Pac-Man's probably like top 5 as well. Probably Crash Bandicoot being number 4. And I would love to put Spyro at number 5, just kind of complete the whole, like, hey, that makes sense kind of thing. But in all honesty, I probably wouldn't even pick Spyro the Dragon, only because I really only liked half the games, really. Like, I think I ended up, like, I love the first 3. The trilogy is basically the first 3 just remastered. Didn't like, what's the word? You're the Dragonfly. And then Heroes Hill is pretty good, but didn't like click with me necessarily. And then the 2 GBA games are good, even though they have their problems. So it's not really a series I can look back. Like, oh, Crash Bandicoot, I can play the first 3 games. I can play CTR. I can play the remaster of all of those once the CTR one comes out. I can play the Game Boy Advance games. Love those to bits. I can actually tolerate the Mind Over Mutant game and the Crash of the Tides or whatever. They're okay, but they're not like great. But I'd probably play those over Spyro's games. No offense to those who like those. They never clicked with me personally. But I need to give them a try. I sincerely need to give the. I don't know. There was like, I don't know. It was like the Spyro games where he like grew up a bit. Like those never clicked with me. I like classic purple cartoony looking Spyro. That's just me though. But I'd probably pick number 5 as Banjo-Kazooie, just because that's a franchise that's been pretty big with me as a kid. A good runner-up, though, Donkey Kong. Can't go wrong with some Donkey Kong games. I don't know if I'd necessarily consider it close to top 5, but it's up there. Minus Pokemon. See, Pokemon for me it's been kind of awkward for me when it comes to Pokemon. Because when I was a kid, I absolutely loved Pokemon. I played, what was it? I think my first few Pokemon games were like Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Yellow, Gold, Fire Red. I played every single game up until Gen 4. And then Gen 5 came around. I started to lose interest really freaking fast. And then Gen 6 came around the corner. I ignored it for a while. And then I played Gen 6 like a year after it already released. And then I played Gen 7. I thought Gen 7 was like a step in the right direction, but it was still kind of like, it was okay to me. And then the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out recently, and I played a bit of it. I was like, I like this, but then like it loses my interest like really freaking fast. I think I got like 3 badges, and I said screw it, because I just moved on to other games. I think Smash Bros. Ultimate came out shortly after the Pokemon game, and like that took priority after, like, you know, because like I do like a lot of Let's Plays and Frick and other such, so you know, for me to, you know, play games like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee at a good pace, I would have to like ignore my YouTube work that I like working on, and that to me would make me even sadder than not playing Pokemon on the Switch. So more or less that took priority. But you know, it's not a big deal. Like, I'll probably get back to it eventually, because I would love to. So I'm not gonna ignore it forever, because it's a fun game. It's a really good game. Simplistic but fun. That's not gonna hit him. Darn it. But yeah, Pokemon's definitely. I would argue Pokemon's definitely top 10. Maybe with like Zelda as well, because Zelda's a really good franchise as well. I love The Legend of Zelda. I would say Pokemon's a little bit less complicated than Zelda, so in a lot of ways, Pokemon's a lot more of a I guess an easier game to get into, kinda. But yeah, but the only thing is, like, I've beaten more Pokemon games than I've beaten Zelda games, because the Pokemon games are easier for me to beat than Zelda. Zelda, either I get stuck eventually or I lose interest. Even though I get like, I've gotten pretty far in certain Zelda games, and then I just quit. Like, I have a lot of people out there who'd probably get mad at me if I told them, hey, you know, I never beat Wind Waker. I've never beaten Wind Waker. I don't even think I got super close. I think I got like maybe halfway at best. I could be wrong about that, but because like, I wouldn't know. I've never, you know, gotten that far. So yeah, I would love to like go back to those kind of games though, and just try to finish them via like Let's Plays or something, just for the sake of being like, hey, this is my first time beating Wind Waker. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Also, Battle Revolution. Oh yeah, I remember Battle Revolution for Wii. That was actually pretty cool. I think that came out. Ow! Never dodged that. There's always at least one I can never dodge. But yeah, Battle Revolution, that came out in 2007 if I'm not wrong. I remember that. I'm pretty sure that came out in 2007. I was a big Wii enthusiast when it came out, because I got the Wii like a couple days after launch, and that's a whole other story. I'm not going to get into that, because I've explained that story several times throughout other videos, but long story short, I got lucky enough to get a Wii during the Wii apocalypse when they were all out. And I was like, holy frick, how? But yeah, once that came out, it was just all uphill from there. It was just like, what? Or not uphill, but yeah, it was all uphill from there, because I was like, which Wii games to get? And like, you know, I was not as picky when I was a kid. I considered getting Creature the Krusty Krab at that point in time. And I'm not saying that's a bad game, but like, that was my standard at the time. Where like nowadays, I'd be like, all right, where's Super Mario? Where's, you know, like the big games? You know, where's Zelda? Rayman Raving Rabbids was my freaking jam for a while. Also, I'm seeing some Rayman talk in the chat. I'm sorry if I'm ignoring that. I love Rayman 2. Rayman's a fantastic freaking series. I don't think it has too many bad games. I could be wrong about that, but typically most people, when they hear Rayman, they think of Rayman 1, 2, 3, Origins, and Legends, right? I don't know if there's any other game outside of maybe like the Rabbids game they had that really was quote-unquote bad. Like, was there a bad Rayman game? Like, I'm sure there was like bad ports or something of other games. Like, I played Rayman 3D, which was Rayman 2 on 3DS. That game wasn't all that great. It wasn't horrible, but the audio was really bad. Like, the portability of it wasn't bad, but like the audio was horrible. Also, hey Jeremy, how's it going? Hoy. I like the word hoy. I don't hear that too often. Let's see. There's a lot of comments. I'm trying to get caught up during this boss fight. Supposedly LOG knows Mario and refers to him as the Italian gentleman, so hey, it's possible. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, it's funny actually, because that reminds me, one of my favorite things about Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, that's gonna hurt. I'm just gonna take my lumps. I have to take my lumps. Never mind, I didn't have to take my lumps. But yeah, one of the things I loved about Nuts and Bolts, there we go, smash him in the face. One of the things I love about Nuts and Bolts is that one of the questions they actually ask during the quiz show at the end of the game actually has the name Diddy Kong Racing in their quiz. And I think they got away with that because it was a portable game they got to work on for the DS or something. I think that might be the reason. I love Diddy Kong Racing DS too, even though it's got its things here and there. But yeah, they actually say Diddy Kong Racing in Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which is funny because I always look at that and I'm like, that's a Nintendo 64 game. You can't say that. You're owned by Xbox now. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Also, did any of you guys hear about Xbox Live coming to Nintendo Switch possibly? And iOS or something? Yeah, I heard Xbox Live is possibly coming to the Switch, and I was like, what? How does that even work? And they were like, some of their apps and like games would come to the Switch.
That took too long.
And I'm like, what the heck? And like, it's weird because like you wouldn't think that's a thing, but that was the first thing I woke up to. I saw so many tweets coming to Xbox Live, coming to Xbox Live, coming to Xbox Live, and I'm just like, you know, or coming to Nintendo Switch. I'm sorry, it was like coming to Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch. And I was like, really? And apparently they're wanting to like work with them, and they're like, oh, you know, we have Xbox Live on so many platforms. Why not have it on the Switch? And I'm just like, oh, this is kind of weird. Yeah. Like iOS makes sense. Like if they want to bring it to phone, then yeah, sure, why not? But you know, when they said like, oh, they were gonna bring like the games and apps to the Switch and whatnot, I was just like, does that mean we can have Banjo-Kazooie on the Switch? Like I doubt it, but like at this frickin' rate, which if that was the case, y'all know who I want for Smash. If I can be honest. See whose story is better, Sonic, Silver, or Shadow? If we're going as a whole or as a story, like if we're going by story, like whose story's better, I would probably say, ooh, that's good. That's a good question. It really depends, but for me it'd either be Shadow or Silver. Sonic's story, in my opinion, sucks hands down. Which sucks because Sonic's my favorite character, but in all honesty, it's like, ugh. In this game, nah, I do not like Sonic's story all that much. It's okay. But Silver is just like new and interesting, and Shadows is like pretty cool.
You know who it is?
But if I had to pick, probably I'd say Silver's is probably the more interesting one. If I had to be honest, Silver and Shadow had better stories than Sonic, I find. Yeah, I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. See, I played the original Diddy Kong Racing, not the remake. It's a fun game, but it's hard at times. The dang discount Ganon riding. Oh, yeah. Frickin' Whizpig.
But that's impossible.
Also, I just noticed the Sega logo on one of those papers behind Silver. Never realized that. Yeah, like Sega's right there, right next to Silver's head. That's weird. Yeah, funny enough, I know everybody's different with Diddy Kong Racing, but I would say outside of the Whizpig battles, because those, like the first one I could probably do decently, second one's a little harder, but honestly, my issue with Diddy Kong Racing is that it's kind of too easy. By too easy, I mean like not everything, but like just a general race in the game. Like not collecting the coins, not a boss battle, any of that. Just playing a race. It's too easy. I can nearly like lap over another racer at the first level. I think it's what's it called? Ancient Lake. Like I can freaking lap someone in that level like it's nothing because I just know how to boost really freaking fast. So, like, I love the game, but it's just to me, it's like almost too easy. Like, at least like if I were to play with friends, like unless it's the battle mode and everyone started getting used to it or something, like it's just like it just wouldn't be a contest. Like unless somebody played a lot like I did, and even then I haven't played in a while, but I could just jump right into it like it's nothing. Like Mario Kart to me is probably something that would be a bit more equal. So. Yeah, the races aren't that hard, the normal ones. It's the silver coins and the boss battles. Yeah, that's where the difficulty kicks in. Silver coins, like, I don't want to call it difficult, but it is because it's like a detour, man. It's like they try to detour you from the race. So it's like, hey, you want to know how to make the race harder? Go places most people aren't going to go because we're going to try to slow you down. It's basically just like weights on your car, in a way. Just a little bit. But like once you get all the silver coins, you could just go, which luckily with rubber band physics, the not NPCs, but the CPUs are just gonna slow down. But yeah, I love this part of Silver's story, where Silver just looks at everything. He's just like, whoa.
Where am I?
This place is beautiful. It's not a horrible future.
Blaze? Blaze!
And Silver's insecurities intensify.
I guess we all got separated.
Do you think F-Zero should have a new game? I think F-Zero deserves a new game. I don't know if it is necessary per se, but I would like a new F-Zero game. From what I heard on Nintendo's part, they say like they don't want to make an F-Zero game if it's just going to be the same old, same old.
Now I must fight for the future.
Yes, you must, Silver. Yeah, but yeah, like they want to make a new F-Zero game, but the problem is like they don't want to just shell one out and be like, oh, here's F-Zero. Like they want it to make it unique or fun. You know, all that kind of stuff. Like, they don't want it to just be like, oh, it's F-Zero, but HD. You know, they want it to be, like, unique, from what I heard. So, they're more or less just waiting for a pitch. They haven't made an F-Zero since 2004. Yeah, it's been a good while. Hitting up that 15-year mark of no F-Zero games. Like, when you think of F-Zero, personally to me, I think of freaking Smash Bros. Because, you know, I did play F-Zero X when I was a kid. I didn't play with the Super Nintendo one, but I played F-Zero X. And, like, I love that game, but like, holy frick. When I think of F-Zero, I think of Smash Bros. Because it's typically in Smash Bros. Not really having its own games, you know? Like, when I think of Game & Watch, I don't think of me playing the Game & Watch or playing Game & Watches or anything like that, like, or the actual Game & Watch. I more or less think Smash Bros. Because that's kind of what he's relevant for now, you know? I feel bad, you know, saying that because I don't want to disrespect the series in any regard, but it's kind of true. So, like, remember Gunstar Heroes? I remember the name. I don't believe I remember playing the games whatsoever. Oh, Silver, you're getting a little too close to Granny. See, do you see that shining mark over there? Yeah, okay. This cool little dog. Yeah, because, like, Gunstar Heroes sounds very familiar, but I don't think I ever played it. Sounds very familiar, though. So, hey, Jade, how's it going? How you do? Same with Mother nowadays. They just pull all the Mother stuff in the Smash games. Mother hasn't had a new game in years. Yeah, basically, it's like Mother as well. A lot of Smash Brothers characters are kind of like her. Like, not all of them. A good chunk of those characters have some kind of, like, spotlight nowadays. Especially the really popular ones, but, like, freaking yeah, like, there's just certain series that need some spotlight. Like, how long have people been wanting Mother 3? And it's not happening? Like, you know dang good well it would sell well just for the sake of, oh, it's Mother 3. Like, people would probably just buy for the sake of, haha, jokes, it's finally here. Oh, sorry, it's finally here. You know? I think people would do that. See, I love Silver, he's my second favorite. You can't go wrong with Silver. In terms of gameplay in this game, like, it's okay. But, like, as a character, yeah, Silver's a good character. And his story in this game is one of the better ones, too. Sonic's story is kind of bogus. Not gonna lie, but... yeah, like, the only thing I wish Silver had was more spotlight. Like, you know, I wish if we're gonna have these quote-unquote side characters in the Sonic series, don't use them for just a couple games and then just leave them as background story characters. Like, I absolutely love the character Sonic the Hedgehog and would, you know, like, I enjoyed playing as him and whatnot, but, you know, at the same time, I'm getting kind of tired of the whole, hey, here's modern Sonic, here's classic Sonic, and here's, you know, at one point it's like, hey, we're gonna also throw in an Avatar character that's basically Sonic if he was just slightly alternate, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Just change, like he was alted. You just alternatively change the character to just be a little different. Like, I don't know, to me that just, like, it's okay, but, like, I'd rather be, like, when they had Shadows DLC and Forces, I thought that was, like, at least, hey, that's pretty freaking cool. It's someone who's not freaking Sonic or the Avatar. But it was very short-lived, you know? Like, not that I'm, like, majorly complaining, but, like, I would love to see more characters, like, to be played as. Like, Sonic Mania, you can play as freaking Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, freaking, what's the word? Mighty and Ray, which are characters that weren't playable for the longest time. Like, that team over there is listening. The Sonic team over here, it's like, oh, come on, man. Got all these characters, let's use them. Let's do this, man. See if I can swing back and forth. It's gonna take me a hot minute, since I started really slowly. Hang on. Swoosh! Even though it doesn't seem like it'd take you very far, it does. If I can hit that ball! Alright, let's do it. Swoosh! Oh, geez. Hang on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it where I want to go. Alright. Oh, geez. Very violent robots here. Go ahead and just slam you in. There you go. Let's see. Wow, how you with how you raged in Billy Hatcher, do you think you'll play it again? You see, Billy Hatcher to me is a game that when I beat it and I was finally done with the game, I knew that at that point I wouldn't be playing the game for a good while. Like, at least like a legit playthrough. And in all honesty, I don't think that's changed. Like, I think I played it, what, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? So we're somewhere between 2 to 3 years ago. And I do like the game. I do enjoy it, but it didn't leave the best taste in my mouth saying, hey, come back and play me. Like, it just kind of gave me that, well, maybe someday kind of vibe. But yeah, I don't have any, like, personal plans or even, like, live streams or anything like that I would like to do with Billy Hatcher anytime soon. Like, I'm not going to deny that I won't return to it someday. Like, I probably will, just for the sake of being like, hey, remember this game? But yeah, I definitely don't see myself, like, playing it anytime freaking soon. What the fudge? Okay, game, you do you, man. Where do I want to go? There's gotta be some kind of platform I can use. Here we go. Like, trying to figure out where I'm wanting to go. Yeah, that game made me pretty mad. Fun fact, and you know, I'm a bit more comfortable saying this now than I was before. Because sometimes when I record projects and it's like happening at that point in time, I try not to like let anybody who watches me feel down or feel bad about anything that I do. So like I won't say like the process of like being upset with a project or anything like that. But when I was doing Billy Hatcher, I forgot what level it was. I think it was some kind of ice level, like a snow level of some kind. I was having a whole lot of trouble with that level, and like in between one of the levels, I ended up getting some text messages from somebody, and it just started getting like really freaking depressing, and like I legit started getting like mad and depressed during that episode. So, you know, I was just like all sorts of upset. And long story short, you know, that episode ended up being like a heck and a half to record, because I was just like, I was kind of like forcing my feelings off to the side and more or less just trying to like concentrate on the task at hand, which was already making me mad. And you know, it was just like a lot of stress, and like most people wouldn't know that, because you know, when you're recording something like that, you don't want to be on camera like all depressed or upset like with extra crap or anything like that. But it was just like, it hit me hard when I was recording that episode, and it's not often that happens, to be honest. Like when I record, it's like I haven't had something like that happen like that badly in a long time. I think it's literally been either since Billy Hatcher or it's been like some other project at some point in time. But you know, things happen. You know, sometimes there's like, I mean, like, I guess if I had to have a recent equivalent, I recorded, what was it? I recorded Kingdom Hearts 3 the other day. I think it was Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, I think it was my second session of Kingdom Hearts 3, where, you know, Sora cooks and a whole bunch of other crap that we did. And when I was recording that, I think, like, there's a part where I get out of the old mansion. It was like the spooky mansion, or whatever they call it. And I say, hold on, I just gotta take care of something real quick. That recording, I had to cut out a whole hour's worth of content out of that recording because I'm hearing like argument out in the hallway of my house. I'm like, what is this arguing about? Like, long story short, my brother was getting like, he was getting lectured by my mom because of some stuff. Like, he's been very irresponsible with certain things as of late. So, you know, like, I heard that, like, oh, hold on, I'll be right back. And I came back later. Like, in between that, I was like, I came out in the hall, I'm like, what the heck is going on out here? And it's like, that was a whole hour wasted on, you know, that. And then I think the same thing happened with Tomba recently. It was like a little less than a week ago. I was wanting to record 5 episodes of Tomba, only got 3 because there was an argument. Like it's not like a bad argument. Like, it's not like so intense that it's like, oh my god, this is like horrible. But it was enough to like hear bickering out in the hall. I was like, can you guys just be quiet? Like, I'm trying to record it. Like, go take this somewhere else. But yeah, it was like, I think it was parts 11, 12, and 13. When I recorded those, I don't remember which episode it was, but there was a cut in between one of them. I think it was the last episode, actually, because I only had like the tiniest little bit to do. But it was such a pain in the A, man. I was just like, can we not? Like, that's the most difficult part about being a YouTuber when you still live with your parents. Like, I'm 23, so most people my age, millennial wise, don't necessarily like move out of the house the second they turn 18. Like, not so much nowadays with most people. So unless you're going to like college or your own campus or something. So, you know, whenever I move out someday or I get married and all that such and I have my own place, then that won't be a problem. You know, at that point it'd just be, you know, me and Daniela, and it'd be like, oh, that's great, because if she interrupts my video, it'd be like, oh, hey, it's Daniela, everyone knows her, or most people would in terms of my videos. But like, if it's knock, oh shoot, that's my mom, you don't want that frick on your YouTube, or it's your dad or your brother, your sister, you know, any of that kind of crap, aunt, uncle, whoever you live with. You know, like, that's the difficult thing about being a YouTuber. Like, that can be a big contributing factor. Like, most of my family respects my privacy, so it normally isn't a huge issue. But yeah, let's see. Do you plan on playing Tomba 2? I do. I plan on playing Tomba 2 once I'm done with Tomba 1. But however, I did tell myself, you know, I'm enjoying the first Tomba, don't get me wrong. I had a bit of a rough start at first. I think, like, if anyone remembers, there was a part where I'm down to, like, literally no lives. I'm having to, like, use the signpost to save my game constantly. It was, like, part 4, 5, 6, somewhere around that ballpark. The series really started stressing me out. So I was telling myself, dang, maybe Tomba was a mistake. And trust me, that is not the case anymore. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. I'm nearly done with the game, believe it or not. At least I'm getting there, because I've only got, like, I think 20, 30 something more missions to actually, like, find and then starting to do. But yeah, so Tomba 2 will definitely happen someday, but I'm going to be taking a break from it. And I know that sounds like a crazy amount of time, because, like, and I'm not going to confirm it just because that's how I feel now. But, you know, with something like Tomba 2, I probably don't see myself playing that game at least for a couple years. I'd say maybe like 2 years or so. And I know it sounds crazy, because some people would be like, I don't want to have 2 years, I want to see this next month, or I want to see this in a couple months. It's one of those things where, like, I don't feel like tackling on something like Tomba 2 immediately after Tomba 1. So that may just be how I feel right now. But usually I like being a bit diverse and changing it up a little bit. So Tomba 2 would be like one of those games that, like, give it a little bit of time, let it age a bit with the first Let's Play. And then I might actually go ahead and do the second game. But, like, it's not one of those games I planned on immediately going to a couple months after, like, shortly after, you know? But, I do have one project that's in the works. I haven't worked on it a whole lot, but I have been working on it a bit. And I plan on starting it in a week and a half. And that one's one of the more highly requested Let's Plays I've had for a while now. It's a sequel to a game I played last year.
Can't complain.
And it's one of the notorious PS2 platformers, so ought to be fun. See, isn't it the same as the PS3 version? The PS3 version has a few more technical issues, from what I know. If you played Sonic 06 on PS3, you're not going to have as many issues, but it's got like a worse frame rate from what I... Yeah, the frame rate is kind of better. Yeah, no, the frame rate is better on Xbox 360. The PS3 one has a worse frame rate. That's the issue here. I've played both the PS3 and 360 version. I own the 360 version now because it's better. It's a better version of the game. The better console to play it on. Sonic Lost World had the worst story in a Sonic game, in my opinion. It was kind of subpar, wasn't it? Like, it wasn't all that great. I wasn't too big on Sonic Lost World's story. I more or less cared about the gameplay at that point. Let's see, the Deadly Six were all idiotic. The only decent member of the Six was Zavik, due to how menacing he was. He was the only one I took seriously. Yeah, because everyone else was kind of a joke for the most part, you know.
Huh? Hey, where'd he go?
See, how are you doing with Kingdom Hearts 3, Sonic? Are you enjoying it? Yes, I am actually. I had the choice today to either record Kingdom Hearts 3 or play Sonic 06. And I know that sounds silly because you would think, well, why would you want to play Sonic 06 over Kingdom Hearts 3? Kingdom Hearts 3 is the better game, like, obviously. But, also I love the scene here with Amy and Silver. He just gets so embarrassed. A female that isn't Blaze. Oh.
Silver.
He starts sweating puddles there, Silver.
It's nice to meet you.
But yeah, I freaking love that scene. It's so funny because, like, it's the continuation of when Sonic's, like, running with Elise. It was so serious all of a sudden. And then it just goes from that to, hey, wait. Amy, what are you doing? Find the person Amy's looking for. Alright, we can do that. But yeah, I've been enjoying Kingdom Hearts 3, but I'm going to be recording more of that tomorrow. I have all day tomorrow. Tomorrow's a day off for me. So I'm going to take tomorrow to record a pretty good amount of Kingdom Hearts 3. I plan on at least recording 3 to 4 hours worth. So, I don't know the equivalent of that, but that should be about 2 worlds. I should be able to get like 2 worlds of Kingdom Hearts 3 done tomorrow. I don't know if that'll be the case, but that'd be great. The next world I record, I'm super looking forward to it, is Toy Box from Toy Story. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be one of my favorite worlds. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy real quick. You want to go to the desert? What should I do? You need to pass to get through here, but Lord Regis, who issues passes, hasn't been back in the office in a while. If you really want to if you really want to go to the desert, you'll have to find Lord Regis and get a pass from him. Okay. So we're gonna find Lord Regis real quick. Lord Regis. Regis. When I think of Regis, I think of frickin' Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Let's see, hey, Zonic. Hey, Glitchy, how's it going? Playing some Sonic 06. Oh, oof, I forgot about Lord Regis. Yeah. Guess he's necessary here. Isn't there a medal here? Do you think I can get this, guys? Yeah, not too bad. Also, I thought that was gonna be a lot harder. It just looked like such a tight spot. See if I can read any more comments real quick. The other 5 of them, all dumb. You have a crazy guy, a typical wise guy, the fatty, the girly girl, and the emo. Yeah, they're all kind of stereotypish. I don't know. I've never been big on the Deadly Six. Now, Zavik, I understand people like him. Let's see. Also, you can use this smash. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and buy that. And the power bracelet allows you to grab all. So basically, a wider range. That's great. Zavik is one of those characters. Now, don't take this the wrong way. I don't mind the character whatsoever, but I don't think the Deadly Six are necessary in this day and age. What I mean by that is, like, I feel like it's just, like, they don't need to be villains anymore. Like, we can move on from that. Like, if you want comics or something, sure. But, should return all the Sonic sequels? That'd be funny. Yeah, like Lord Regis and all the Sonic sequels. Just the old man. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not too big on the Deadly Six as characters. Like, I didn't mind them in the game they came from, but, like, I don't care for them beyond it. I just, like, I don't know, like, with Sonic Team Racing, we got, like, Zavik, or Zavik, whatever you want to call him, but, like, yeah, that's a decent character, but, like, I feel like we could have had, I don't know, I feel like it's happening because it's for the sake of having another villain character outside of Eggman and Metal Sonic that isn't, I don't know, like, they could have put Infinite in, but let's be real, you know, I don't know how to feel about it. But, like, I don't want, like, let's see, we have the perfect reoccurring villain with Infinite, come on, Sonic Team. I don't know, like, I wouldn't want Infinite to come back all the time, that's my issue. Like, I don't think Infinite is a character that needs to stay. See, oh no, Eggman's mechs are trying to, okay, yeah, you're the guy I'm looking for. Yeah, no, I'm just, like, I don't feel like a character like Infinite needs to stay. Like, I don't mind if, like, they bring him back at some point, I guess, but, like, to me, I don't need him again. I don't need Infinite again. I don't know. I understand, like, it gets kind of hard trying to come up with bad guys over time, or, you know, that kind of such, but, like, I don't know. I don't know about the Sonic games anymore, man. That's kind of the difficult part about being a Sonic fan, is, like, I've gotten to the point, like I love playing Sonic games and whatnot, but, like, to me, I can't take the Sonic franchise seriously anymore. You know, like I would like to, like, that's the issue. Like, I want to take it seriously, or I want to, you know, I want to be able to, like, judge a game properly, or, you know, like I would love to enjoy a Sonic game and then be able to criticize, like, what I find bad about it, or what is, you know, what's good about it. But, like, with Sonic Forces, for me, it'd be more of it'd sound more like a hate fest than it would a love fest, and that's the problem. Because I don't want to go on and be that guy who would just rant off about a Sonic game. I don't got time for frick like that. You know, or I don't want to make the time for stuff like that, so... Something like Sonic Mania. You know, I could probably come up with a few nitpicks, but it'd be mostly a freaking love fest. I love so many things about that game. It's because it's just the Sonic formula that works well. It doesn't have many issues. And I know there's a lot of people out there who think, oh, please, no more classic Sonic games. I don't want to be spoiled, or, you know, let them... what's the word? Us be saturated in classic Sonic games to the point we get tired of them. And I agree. I don't think we need them all the time or anything. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't want a sequel to Mania. Like, that would be super cool. You know, that'd be a Sonic game I actually look forward to. You know, you can't be as picky when there's just been so many bad Sonic games, or mediocre ones at best, you know? So, you know, that's the hard thing. Like, as of late, I've been wanting to go back on old classic Sonic games, just to kind of reflect back and see where I stand with those games after a good while of not playing them. One of the Let's Plays that I've been wanting to do soon, whenever me and Danielle get together, because we've been wanting to do this for a good while, and if we get the time to, like, spend time together and whatnot, and actually get to play the game, we're wanting to do Sonic Riders, the original Sonic Riders. And, you know, that's a short game. It wouldn't take very long. So that'd be a fun little game to just kind of, like, look back at. Be like, hey, remember this, you know? But let's see what else we got here. Notice me, why are you ignoring me? Ah, yeah, I'm totally ignoring you. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm more or less playing the game and reading comments when I can, so. Yeah, I try to notice everyone, but it's impossible. Lots of people here. See, if they did Redcon 06, I would love to see Mephiles and Sonic Team Racing. That would be interesting. That'd be very interesting if they had Mephiles come back. Like, imagine a modern day, like, Mephiles model. Like, that'd be kind of cool, but, like, obviously Mephiles just wouldn't work anymore, ever. I'm pretty sure, like, Sonic Team would never want to reflect back at Sonic 06 the way they do. Like, you know, how they like to move forward. The Sonic franchise has always been about moving forward. They never, like they throw in some nostalgia and other such from time to time. Like, typically, you know, with modern day titles, it's usually just, you know, they just move forward. They try new things, man. They can bring back some old characters, but they usually try new things. So, yeah, he's canonically dead. So yeah, whether or not you consider Sonic 06 kind of like, oh, it counts as a game or it doesn't, you know, he's dead. He's gone.
Call it my girlish intuition.
He got wiped the frick out.
What am I doing?
What am I doing? I just love Silver's quote here.
Sorry. As soon as I find Sonic, Sonic, I'll help you find who you're looking for.
I kind of wish Team Sonic Racing didn't have the team mechanic, because we would have more possible characters from games.
This looks so beautiful.
You're not wrong. Like,
What?
I'll be honest, like I like the team aspect to a degree,
Isn't it?
but I will agree that does limit the whole character thing, because I feel like they have to be like, this is Team Sonic, this is Team Shadow, this is Team Silver, you know. There needs to be just like their own character, or like, you know, like if you had Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, it's not, oh, here's II, Amigo, and Knights. It would be, well, here's II, there's their own character, here's Knights, and here's Amigo. You know, that kind of thing. Like, I like that. I like their own individualness, but when it comes to Sonic Team Racing, I'd be a little dishonest if I said I didn't like the team aspect just because it gives me a bit of Heroes vibes. And yeah, you know, Sonic Heroes isn't the best game, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's my jam or anything, but like I like the game for what it's worth, and it's kind of classic to see, you know, the whole team aspect thing come back. Nice. I look forward to watching you play more Kingdom Hearts 3 Sonic. Fun fact: watch out for Easter eggs in the toy box. Oh my God! I know where you're going with that. I swear, there has got to be a Pizza Planet car. There is going to be a Pizza Planet car. I'm fairly certain. If there's not, that's fine. But knowing Toy Story Easter eggs, there's got to be some kind of Pizza Planet car. Like, don't tell me, but I'm fairly freaking certain. I'm fairly certain that there's gonna be a Pizza Planet car. That's how Easter eggs go in Toy Story. Like, there's probably more, but you know. Oh my God, just the Pizza Planet car. I love Pizza Planet. Just the concept of Pizza Planet. I have a Pizza Planet shirt. I haven't worn it in a while, but I like Pizza Planet. It's awesome. No. Oh no. I remember this. Wonderful giant balls. That's great. I'm just gonna see if any of these will roll in on their own. Like, see, like let's see if this one will roll in on its own, because that'll save me some trouble. Check this out. Check this out. Bada boom. Didn't even have to do that one. I think there might be a couple over here that'll go on their own too. Please do. Please do. Please do. Please do. What the fudge? Ah, that sucks. Hey, that one's going in. I'll take that as a win. There we go. There we go. Okay. Silver must slap the balls. Yeah. Silver's gotta slap his balls. Here we go. Swoosh. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna go ahead and let those separate for a sec. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and smack that one. Smack them balls. Yeah, this one got stuck. I wasn't all too happy about that for a sec. Let's see. Let's go ahead and smack that one in. There we go. Smack that one in. No. Fudge, get in there. Yes, thank you. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and swoosh that one that way. Man, thank God I had some help from the get-go. Some of these just went in on their own. Gotta appreciate that. Swoosh. There we go. Okay, now which area would I like to go? Let's go ahead and aim it for this corner. I've had some Anyone else see that shadow? It like went somewhere, man. And no, I don't mean Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean like shadow. Like there was a shadow that like, went across the screen. Freaky. Oh well. Oh, there we go. I did it with like a couple points to spare because of the help I got. Seriously, that is a very intense thing to do with what limited amounts of space you have. I wasted one of them, I think, but that was because I had to separate the two balls. But then two of them went in on their own. Thank God for two balls. Thank God. Sonic 06 is crap. Why are you playing this? Because I can. Because I can play Sonic 06. And I can actually play pretty decent, too. For what it's worth. But yeah. One of the big notorious things in the internet is definitely, like, people just play bad games. Like, I'm not playing it just because, hey, look, I'm playing a bad game. I'm playing it because why the frick not, you know? Like I said, I'm capable of playing said game, so... Not a biggie in my book. And yeah, you could be playing a better game, but everybody's playing the better game. That's the issue. Everybody's enjoying their Fortnite. While I'm over here enjoying this masterpiece. Let's see what we got over here. Hey, Amy. Let's go ahead and let her take over.
It's up to me.
You had to say 2 balls. Yeah, no, I purposely say that with all the intentions. When I say 2 balls, I mean 2 frickin' balls. And Zonic is a Sonic fan. Exactly. I'm a fan. It's my job to play this crappy game. It's like the thing I gotta do. It's my job. Totally. Like, it's like destiny, man. I was destined to play Sonic 6 this many frickin' times in my frickin' life. No regrets, man. I could be playing Kingdom Hearts 3. I could be playing the new Resident Evil 2. Oh, geez, hang on. Let me back down. I could be playing those games. I could be playing, I don't know, some online games with friends or something. I could be playing something so good. All that. Does it seem like a good reason? Yeah, no, I don't give good reasons. I do not give good reasons. Nor do I care to give good reasons. Nope. I don't need a good reason to play a game. I just play a game if I feel like it, man. That's how it rolls. Ow, frick. Hang on. See, Zonic, have you played the any of the Tales series? Oh, yeah, the Tales of series. I got to try one of them once, and it was an okay one. No, I'm sorry, I got to try 2 of them once. One of them was good. The other one was... what's the word? I don't know. It was okay. And I got to watch Daniela play one of the Tales of games, and it looked like a lot of fun. I don't know, I haven't really had the time to like really look into the series a whole lot. I got to play a bit of Tales of Symphonia, but unfortunately I had a bad session playing that game. Not because of the game itself, but things I cannot mention. It was horrible. But yeah, from what I got to play of that game though, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty awesome game. I don't know what I'm going to stream after Sonic 06 actually. I'm thinking about something. I don't know. I ordered a game in the mail yesterday because I have a PC copy of it, but recording PC games is a pain in the A for me for some reason, or like streaming them. So I ordered the Xbox 360 copy of a game called Mirror's Edge, and I love the original Mirror's Edge, but like I've always wanted to do. I remember originally I always wanted to do a Let's Play on it. I don't think I'd ever do a Let's Play on it anymore, but I wouldn't mind doing a live stream series on it. But the problem with that is that I don't feel like it'll hit home with a lot of people. Just because most people who watch me like watching cartoony games. Like, I played, what was it, Resident Evil 2 the other day, and it just didn't do so well. I was like, oh darn. I was really hoping this would hit at least a little bit home. You know, like, do relatively well, but it did okay at best. You know, so I was like, okay, well, I guess people don't really like the realistic games. So I always go to the cartoony ones, but I try to be a bit diverse. But I thought a Mirror's Edge live stream would be kind of cool. But I'm not thinking about like soon for. Oh shoot! I'm thinking I'm Amy. Jesus, I need to not do that. Also, I think somebody asked a question about superpowers earlier or something. Like if you could have a superpower. I don't know if I got to reply to that. I don't know. I don't know if they'd asked like what superpower would I want, but if that was a question, let me know. I totally forgot. Totally forgot that was a question. But ow, fudge, that hurt. But yeah, I'm more or less planning out my next what's the word, live stream. Or like a live stream series. Like I would love to do more of a live stream series thing, where I play a game that's a little longer than Sonic 06. Like Sonic 06 is like what? For me, it's like each story is about 3 hours, and the last story is about an hour. So it's like a nearly 10 to 11 hour game. So it's nothing that like, you know, takes me a long time to beat. Like I want a longer game. So I'm trying to think of a longer game that I'd like to do. But I also wouldn't mind doing a short, like one-timey game. So it's not necessarily that I'm looking for like a long game. It's like I would like to do a long game, but I would also like to do something that would also be like a, hey, this is a one-time gig. Like the other day I bought Pool Panic for Switch, which seemed like a pretty neat game to stream someday. And then I also bought Octodad Deadliest Catch, which was a Let's Play I did years ago. But I got taken off YouTube, unfortunately, due to not so fun circumstances. So, you know, whatever. But I would like to redo that game someday, but like I might just do it in live stream form because in all honesty, I don't ever feel like let's playing it again as an Octodad Let's Play, so it just depends. Play Blue Waffle. Oh god, Blue Waffle. God. Anyone ever Google search Blue Waffle before? Don't necessarily recommend it, but you know, gotta go back to that joke, right? Good old Blue Waffle. Actually, a blue waffle, like an actual waffle that looks blue, is kind of cool. But the joke Blue Waffle in itself, it's a classic. It's an oldie. An oldie, but a bronzy. Can't say goldie. Let's go ahead and hit that up, get my medal. Hey. Bada boom, bada boom. Ow, fudge. I wish they played Sweet Victory. I wish so too. Unfortunately, it was just I don't know. Everyone felt kind of blue-balled from the Super Bowl. Oh, I thought the Super Bowl, like, even if, like, the halftime show or the commercials weren't all that great, if they weren't, quote-unquote, the commercials were good, for the most part, but, like, the halftime was kind of boring. Other than that, the game itself was kind of boring. You know? It was just kind of, I don't know. It's kind of underdeveloped, really. It was like 13-3, it was like, just not a whole lot of points. Like, for a Super Bowl, to see a score that small was just kind of boring. So, yeah, let's go ahead and smash you. Thank you. Hey, where do you think you're going, bucko? You can get away from me? Man. Gotta meet your fate. There we go. Smash your face in, man. There's a lot of these spider-looking things on the wall. I can't. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna roll towards me. Never mind. You made my life so much easier. But Sonic likes chili dogs. Yeah, that he does. I actually wouldn't mind a chili dog. That sounds good. I remember my entire life I didn't really eat chili dogs, even though I knew Sonic liked them, and I was like, huh, I wonder what a chili dog's like. I think the first chili dog I ever had, could be wrong when I say this. I know it sounds a little silly, but I had had one since I was like 14. Like I didn't have one until I was 14, and it was good. I was like, oh my god, chili dogs are amazing. So I was like, I can totally see why Sonic has these. And I remember, because I remember playing Sonic Unleashed when it came out, but like I played the Wii one like a year after the original came out, and I made chili dogs for the occasion because I was like, you know, I'm gonna make chili dogs and see if I like them while I play Sonic Unleashed. It was like the best session I had in a while at that point in time because I was like, heck yeah, man. You know. Oh shoot, right, the ball thing. Ah, frick. We're at this point. Oh, I hate this. Alright, let's see if I can legit do this. I know there's a glitch that you can do here where you can frickin' just blaze right through this, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this legitly. Oh boy, the ball puzzle. Use glitches, man. Now I'm gonna attempt, man. I'm gonna attempt to do this. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Yeah! Oh, shoot! Yeah! Oh, that's game. I failed right from the get-go. Man, oh man. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back. We have to respawn the ball puzzle. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ball's back. Good to go. Alright. Also, I'm sorry, guys, if this is going to take a while. This might take a little while. Let's see. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, did I hit it? That count as a hit because I touched it? Piece of frick. You gotta use every little ounce you can, and this game just frickin' took it away from me, man. Alright. Swoosh. Off that way. Don't touch it. Don't touch the ball inappropriately. That's gonna fall right in. Goodbye, ball. I'm not using the glitch. I'm not using the glitch, man. I'm gonna do this legitly like a man. A man or a woman could do this. You're but a boy. You can do this, man. You got this. The power of man and woman power. With those two powers, we can do this. Not boy power. How does that count as a frickin' move? It's this little frickin' steep right here. That's bull frick. That is bull frick. I'm just gonna go ahead and let this move as much as it wants. Like this, I think this is my original strategy from years ago. I think I just wouldn't move. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, and swoosh! How does that count? How does that count as a move? That's gonna go right back in the pit. And normally, okay, I can actually do this. I've done this before my first try. It's just, it's gonna take me a couple tries. But we're gonna do this. I actually don't remember how to do the glitch. Sue me. Actually, no, never mind. I remember how to do the glitch. I'll say this. If I can't do this within the first 5... not first 5, but the first... Or not first, but the next 5 or 6 tries. That one didn't count. That one didn't count. But if I can't do this in the next 5 or 6 tries, then I'll do the glitch, because I don't want to be in this level for 20 minutes. Actually, I'll do that. If the timer goes past 20 minutes, I will stop. I will stop it. Alright, let's see. Go ahead and push it that way. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, shoot, that's going to hit the wall again. Mother of ducks. That's fun. Let's see. Let's go ahead and wait for that. There we go. Alright, wait for it. Will the ball respawn? There it is. Thank you. Alright. Swoosh. There we go. Now that'll be a bit better of a starting point. And of course it counts as a point, because... reasons, I guess? Frickin' floor? Okay, that's gonna... that actually roll in my favor. Maybe, maybe. 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 Maybe not. Go ahead and, like, let this roll off in that corner, because I feel like... hang on. Did that go to 6 already? Hang on. Swoosh! That's better. Why does it keep counting as a point? All these points get fricked, man. Swoosh. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and risk it. That didn't do frick. Okay. Don't have too much of a chance here, but we can try. This ain't looking good. This ain't looking... I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, let this roll for a while. Let's see if we can do it, guys. Come on. Gotta believe, man. Gotta believe. Alright, and swoosh. That's gonna fall right in. Okay, never mind. It fell right in, man. Yeah, if I don't make it past the 20-minute marker, I'm gonna just go ahead and... what's the word? Do the glitch. Should we tell Sonic that the ball has a timer? Is it a timer? I don't remember it being a timer. Oh, I guess it, like, each time it gets hit, it's a timer. It's also a timer. That's weird. I didn't know that. Okay, that makes sense as to why it gets... that's gonna fall right in the hole, isn't it? Piece of frick. Like, a certain angle just isn't good enough, man. You need Shaggy's full power. Gotta have the power of Ultra Shaggy. Even just 1% would do this. We could win with 1%. That's all we need. Okay. No more angling it that way. Let's go ahead and try to angle it this way. That's gonna fall right in as well, isn't it? Yeah. 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 This ball puzzle's the freaking worst, man. You can do it at 0% Chuck Norris. Get your old jokes out of here, Johnny. That's old man meme. Even though I did like them back then. I'll never forget the first time I ran across Chuck Norris memes. I thought they were the funniest freaking thing. Like, I literally stood. This is me as a freaking kid. I literally stood in a Walmart reading a Chuck Norris poster full of Chuck Norris jokes. I laughed so goddamn hard in that Walmart. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that was the best thing ever. The Shaggy memes are just repackaged Chuck Norris memes. Yeah, when you think too much about memes. See, the Chuck Norris being the Shaggy meme thing, just repackaged, was a meme in itself. That was a joke. That was meant to be funny, not taken seriously. Even though it is, to be honest, true. Piece of frick. God dang it. Okay. Got a minute and a half to work with. We can do this. Old memes are the best memes. Snooping as usual, I see. Can't go wrong with Pingus, man. Especially if you're playing a Sonic game. Gotta bring up that joke, right? That's classy. Sonic says. Zonic says. That's what I should do. I should bring up my own little bootleg ripoff. Zonic says. I should do this as an April Fool's Day joke. Like, instead of it being like an actual like video I normally do, it just says Zonic says. With like a tiny little intro. Me like, just like, I don't know. Like Danielle will try to paint out the word Zonic says, but then I have to change it. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be hilarious. Kinda. Swoosh. Okay, that's a better angle, I think. Keep it going. Keep it going. There we go. You're not counting as a 7. I'll do it if I have to. I'll go ahead and let this roll. Roll. Thank you. Okay, and then I'm gonna blast it. Don't you frickin' think about it, game. Okay, now bounce off the wall. Or not. That works too. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of get rid of those. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and blast it off that way. That's a nice little wall I made for myself. Look at that, it's gonna stop the ball. Never mind, it's not gonna stop the ball, holy frick. I thought it was. I thought it was gonna stop the ball. Okay, here we go. Swoosh! Oh, shoot! No. There we go. Let's do it. Let's frickin' go. Swoosh! No! Oh! Oh no! I'm sad. I'm sad. We were this close. I'm determined now. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping till we... Look at that good shot. Like, even if that turned into a 7, that was just a good shot. It isn't 20 minutes. Yeah, see? It doesn't say 20 minutes anymore. It was 20 minutes on that last shot, but because I died... Timer reset, man. It's a whole other ballpark now. I'm gonna go ahead and let that roll. This is actually a really good run right now. Swoosh. We'll hit that off to the left. No. Bah! How in the heck did you go down to 2 already? Swoosh. That might actually do it. Look at that roll. Look at this frickin' roll. Look at that roll. Oh, no. Hang on. Get in there. Yeah! Yeah! Check that frick out. Any medals near? Oh, there was one to the left. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Look at that frickin' good roll. That was fast. I lost a couple shots there too. That was good. Watch me still get a C rank or something, even though I did so garbage. B rank maybe? B! I got a B after dying near the end. That's how sad that was. It's so sad that you can get a decent rank after doing that bad. This just proves Silver sucks at pool. Yeah, he really does. Never needs to play pool. They should reference that in one of the Sonic comics or something. Like, one of these days they just have, like, a pool table. And, like, Silver's like, like he's just having issues with it or something. Golf clap. Yeah, gotta have the little golf clap.
Located Sonic yet. Gee, I wonder where he went.
Hey, didn't think I'd miss a stream. Yeah, let's see, what is it? Today's a Monday, so like today's like the worst day to stream, I'm sure, but yeah, we're playing Silver Story. Welcome. Use the glitch. Haha, I did not use that glitch.
My name is Silver. For the future
I think we did fairly well.
Destroy you.
Sorry, kinda also was playing Kingdom Hearts. Hey, no problems there. Kingdom Hearts 3 is freaking awesome, by the way. From what little bit I got to play recently. I'm going to the Toy Box World next. Doesn't look like you're here to talk. Alright. Alright, Sonic. It's no use, Sonic. Take this. I get to be on the other side of the frickin' fight this time. I get to be the one who picks up the tables and chairs and gets their head kicked in. Actually, beating Sonic here is ridiculously easy. Look at this. Look at this. This is gonna be easy peasy. This is actually really sad. Oh shoot. Hang on. Oh! That was close. I almost died. What? Wait, where'd Sonic go? Sonic? Oh, you're over there. How'd you get over there, Sonic? What? There we go. Oh. Can I do a slam move? Can I not do that yet? Oh, I don't think I have that move yet. Hang on. Ugh. What? That hurt. Hang on. I think I could freeze him if I'm not wrong. I just gotta do better. Ow, frick. Hang on. Now we freeze him. Haha, it's no use. Take this. It's no use. Take. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Good. Shoot. No, I wanted the ring box. Fricker. Oh well. Can't win them all. Darn it. Maybe that ring bonus would have gave me like better rank.
That was easy.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have done better in general. That's okay. We barely managed a B instead of getting an A. We were so close to an A. Alright, there's another gold medal. It's annoying from Sonic's story when going against Silver when he pins you. Yeah, no, I freaking hate that part. I don't know why. They made Sonic pretty weak in this game, story-wise. I'm past the Toy Box World. Yeah, I can't wait to do the Toy Box World. It's gonna be so much fun. Unfortunately, because I let's play the game, I don't get to like play it at any time I want. So if I had the choice, I'd probably be like blazing through Kingdom Hearts 3. But unfortunately, I can only record so much, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta stop. So, but it's a good game so far. It's freaking beautiful. The music alone is just amazing. Everything else is just amazing. It's a good game. For those who've never played Kingdom Hearts, I'd recommend just playing the series, playing the third game. It's one of those journeys that are totally worth it.
It's time I finally put an end.
Zonic got his payback. Yeah, it did.
Amy,
I got to have my revenge-o.
this is my mission.
Even though I didn't have a whole lot of issue with the silver boss from Sonic's story.
Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it.
So all day yesterday I was screaming 2319 with my best friend at the mall. I think that's how you pronounce it, because it was the Monsters Inc. thing, right? You're just going code 2319. Something like that. There's a way of saying it. I may be butchering it, but yeah, it's pretty freaking cool.
The person you were looking for was Sonic.
I can't believe we actually had that day come true.
Kill him?
We finally reached that point.
He's responsible for destroying my world.
2319, 2319.
Sonic would never
Freaking love that. I gotta watch the original Monsters Inc. sometime soon. Just to
In
like
the near future,
rewatch
his
it.
actions will cause the
It's been a while.
devastation of my world. So I must.
No! I don't believe it. Even if that was true. If I had to choose between the world and Sonic, I would choose Sonic.
This part is so depressing. Like, listen to this music. It just sucks. He's just like, just depression mode just kicks in. And then it just fades to black, and then we have to wait for Blaze, and then he's depressed still. If I had to choose the world or Sonic, I would choose Sonic. And then he's just like, what? Just like the saddest music starts playing. That's actually one of my favorite scenes, just because of how unironically sad it is. This one's good. This scene in general is actually pretty good. Yeah, I like Monsters Inc. Yeah, Monsters Inc.'s like top 3 Pixar films for me. I don't know if I'd call it number 2 or number 3. Or even number 1. I don't even know where I'd rank it, really. I really like it.
What's wrong?
I personally really like Toy Story 2,
Please,
The Incredibles 2, and Monsters Inc.
to kill someone to save
The original
world.
Monsters Inc. Those are like my top 3. I love the original Toy Story, but it's aged a little for me, for my taste. But like Toy Story 2 holds up a little bit better, in my opinion. Personally. And then 3's pretty good, but not my favorite.
Whether it's right or wrong, I can't really say.
It's pretty wrong. Pretty wrong, Blaze, but we gotta do what we gotta do, right?
If we don't take this chance, the future will remain exactly as it is.
So I was like, yeah, you're right.
Since he's after Dr. Eggman, let's sneak into Eggman's base. Maybe we'll learn something new.
I like how casually he says, let's just sneak into Eggman's base. Like, it's just like the easiest thing. It's not an issue. Like, he knows what powers he has. See, I was just singing Yo Ho, Yo Ho, Pirate's Life for Me. I freaking love that song. This song. Yo ho, Pirate's Life for Me. Pirate's Life for Me. Yeah, some people argue, would you rather be a pirate or a ninja? in all honesty, a ninja, like, powers-wise, I would prefer to have ninja powers than being a pirate, but in terms of style, pirates are pretty freaking cool. You gotta love the style of pirates, man. See, Monsters, Inc. is one of the more lighthearted Disney films. It's something I would just sit down and watch to have a good laugh. Yeah, exactly. Like, one of my favorite scenes in that movie, I love the scene where, what was it? I think Sully thinks that Boo is getting crushed and like just crunched into like a little box. Like she's just being like her whole body's just being crunched, right? And he's like freaking out and like he faints just because of how like scary it is, and it's like she wasn't really in there, but it's funny. I freaking love that part. Like Sully was just a freaking mood. Picture me in a nice pirate hat. I would love a pirate hat. That sounds cool. Pirate hat, pirate sword, maybe a little pirate getup if possible. I could probably see that too, honestly. I could see that. Alright, there's supposed to be something I can do here in order to get into Eggman's base, but I'm stupid, so I'm gonna figure that out shortly. Because remember, there's some kind of mission you're supposed to do. How about Straw Hat? Oh yeah, like frickin' One Piece, like Luffy. I could probably do the Straw Hat too, not gonna lie. Hey, here we go. That's where I need to be. Okay. I think I'm supposed to do that move. Heck yeah, there we go. Monsters University was kind of an underwhelming as a sequel, and not too much development for Randy. Yeah. I don't know, Monsters University to me is just like, it's a movie that I kind of forget about. Kinda. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Like, if you told me, hey, you got to sit down and, like, watch Monsters University, or frickin' go watch a new movie, I'd probably just go watch a new movie. Just to kind of, like, I don't know, for the sake of a new movie. It wouldn't be the first Pixar film I, like, go be like, yeah, I'll watch that, frick. Like, I'll be honest, Toy Story 3, I love the movie, but it's not something I, like, oh, I gotta go back to that. But I'd probably go back to Toy Story 3 before I go back to Monsters University. If that says anything. Don't hate Monsters University, I think it's okay. I don't know, it more or less spoke a time to me rather than, like, what's the word? Like Monsters, like you could watch the original Monsters, Inc. now, and it hold up. Whereas, like, the new Monsters, Inc. it just feels like that time period, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense, but, like, I just feel like Toy Story 3 feels like a time period to me as well. Whereas, like, Toy Story 2, like Toy Story 1 also feels like a time period, but Toy Story 2 to me feels like something you could, like, watch now and, like, it hold up perfectly fine. Where every other movie, to me, it has, like, a certain time feel to it. Like, The Incredibles 1 and 2, that doesn't, to me, at least as of right now, you know, the second movie may have not marinated time-wise for a while now, but to me, that movie feels like it could be pretty timeless, too. For the most part. But, so, man, that quietness all of a sudden in this game, I always love that part. Hey, Metal. I'm gonna miss playing as Blaze. Blaze is, like, the best character to play as in this game. I mean, overall, like, I'm being honest, like, you can play Sonic, Shadow, Silver, nope. Amy, Tails, all that, nope. To me, it's Blaze. Blaze is the most fun character to play. It's like, look at this. She's fast. She can blaze like this, like a fire little tornado, and she can fly through the frickin' air. I can do it. Hang on. She can just go whoosh. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Blaze is best character in Sonic 6. Anybody else? In terms of gameplay? I don't know. I think she is. She's at least one of the best, that's for sure. Like, at that point, it's not even an opinion, it's a fact. Ow. However, I don't appreciate giant snow boulders on my head. Can't say I like that one. See, I think there might be an Incredibles 3 because the mole guy's still out there. That's true. They can make the plot of the third movie be like, hey, you know, we probably should stop that guy finally. But they haven't. I'd actually kill to watch that. That sounds good. Though the second one took so long to make, I would be my 30s by the time they make another one. And that's how freaking crazy that is. Unless they, like, mass-produce the movie. Plus, from what I know, the voice actor of Bob, which is the dad, is actually pretty old. Like, he's very old. And I worry about voice actors eventually retiring. Or anything like that, so... You never know, but... Yeah, from what I know. I didn't know how old he was, but I found out, like, when The Incredibles 2 was coming out, he's, like, actually pretty old. I'm like, really? Like, he did a great job, but, like... I was like, dang, you know? At least that's what I think I read up on. Pretty sure. Doesn't The Incredibles take place around the 50s or 60s style-wise? I don't know about style-wise. I know certain parts of The Incredibles, even the first and second movie, have parts in the movies where, like, it's stylized like the old days. But from what I know, it takes place in modern-day times. Pretty sure about that. Could be wrong. I'm actually not too sure. That's a good question. I don't know what time period it takes place in. We got pretty advanced technology if it's the 50s or 60s, you know? Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, wait. I already read that comment. I'm about to reread comments I've already read. Alright, let's go ahead and wait for my powers to come back to normal. I need a boost. Good. Break this down. There's a 1-up in there. I want it. Hang on. Does that not break it? Shoot. Okay, I'll find something. Swoosh. There we go. Haha! I broke it. Ah! I don't have anything to work with. Shoot. I was kind of hoping that'd be my second breath of air. That flipping out box. Well, did have black and white TV. You see that? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Like, they had, like, I remember they had black and white TV stuff going on, like, classic newspaper feel to it. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like it takes place. It's kind of a bizarre world when you really think about it. Because, like, The Incredibles 2, you could fool someone saying, like, that's 2020, like, I'd believe you. Or something. But, like, it also, like, it wouldn't take that long after the days of old, I guess. Because they also kind of give it that classic feel of, like, the old days. So, I don't know. That's a good question. It could also be, like, hey, it took place in the 50s, 60s, 70s kind of era, somewhere around there. And then, like, technology just advanced quicker. It could be something along those lines. Hang on. Did I not break that tower? Is there, oh, shoot. Was I caught? I was caught. That means more robos. Hang on. I might be able to skip over all this if I can just get my box over there. You just threw my box, didn't you? Can't say I appreciate that very much. Okay. Okay. Okay, box. Box! Box! Why do you do this? What the fudge? There we go. Hang on. I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with that no more. I'm cheating. I'm out of here, man. Swoosh. Oh, can't break that. Gosh darn it. I want to break it, but I can't. If I can try real quick. Hang on. Yes, there we go. Metal, I'll take it. Frick it. Free stuff, am I right? Yeah, Silver Story feels so long, though. Like, it's probably not as long as I'm thinking, but it feels long. Go ahead and just break your spirits real quick. Hang on. Just slam down. Or not. There we go. Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to use you to throw it at the other guy, but never mind. That's all good. Bouncy box. Wonderful box physics. Yeah, the box physics in this game can get pretty wonky. It's actually quite hilarious. There we go. And I'll go ahead and get rid of you. One of these doors should be opening. Thank you.
Okay, a little further to go until the base.
Yeah, a little further to go. This time we don't have to destroy any... What's the word? Any towers of any kind. It's got petroleum jelly on it. Probably. Is that a, I could be wrong when I say this. I could be extremely wrong when I say this, but was that a Portal 2 reference? It just reminds me of Portal 2 with the bouncy white. No, wait, was it white? No, it's blue. It's blue jelly. Blue jelly is what made it bouncy. Ah, yes, Portal 2. Good game. Good game. Love that game. Probably remembering the name of the gel itself. I, for some reason, can't remember that kind of stuff. I think one was like Velocity something. I don't know. The orange one I really liked. Orange was fun. But I did like the bouncy jelly. When I actually got the puzzle. And I could do it. Portal 2 is a game I gotta do someday. I did the co-op years ago. And I wouldn't mind doing a redo on it. But, yeah, I need to do the original Portal 2. Like, it's a crime that I haven't done that. Like, holy frick. Alright, let's see. When will Half-Life 3 become a thing? Someday. Someday. Maybe. Possibly. Probably not. Probably get Half-Life VR before we get frickin' Half-Life 3. Go ahead and use that to just bust the glass. Great! Yeah, I don't think we actually have to stick around these parts very long. You could just leave the level if you really wanted to. Swoosh. This level's kind of underused when it comes to this section. There we go. I'm gonna... Jesus. Hang on. There you... Ow. You know what's kind of weird? It took 3 Sonic racing games to get silver in a racing game. And I know the other ones had Sega characters and then All-Stars and all that. But when you really think about it, it took for them to get rid of the Sega characters to get silver in. When you know dang good and well people have been wanting Silver, Blaze, and Rouge and all that for like a long time now. Like, I'm glad Sonic Team Racing fixes that, but you know, it's just kind of silly. It's like, hey, here's Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. We have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Eggman. Oh, that's all who's important? Alright, cool. But like, they'll throw in Big the Cat, who is not really as relevant at that point, but Silver would have been. So it's like, that's fine. It's fine, we got Big the Cat. Everyone remembers Big the Cat, right? How can we not? So, I just think it's kind of funny. And Big's not in the new Sonic Team Racing, is he? I don't think he is. Yeah, I don't think he made it in, right? I could be wrong. I could be majorly wrong about that. No, wait. Maybe he is. Maybe he is. Now that I'm remembering. I'm not too sure, actually. I don't remember. Big is in? Okay, yeah. Yeah, like, all of a sudden, like, it, like, hit my mind. I was like, wait a second. I'm thinking of, like, what's the word? I'm thinking of Team Silver, like, the Team Vector one with Silver and Blaze. Like, oh, like, he's not on their team. No, he's with the team with Amy. I think. Is he on Team Amy? Pretty sure. But I don't remember Cream being. I think it's like, what, Chao? They use like Chao or something? Amy, Big, and 5 Chao. Ah, freaking Chows. That makes sense, I guess. I forgot about that, honestly. Why Chao, though? Like, I like Chao, but, like, honestly, they make for a better, like, background, like, woo, you know, cheery people or something. But, like, it should have been Cream. What's that all about? Just for the sake of saying you want to play as the Chao? Because I'm not gonna... I don't know. Like, I would probably play the Chao more than I would play Cream the Rabbit, if I'm being honest. But, like, it'd be more fun to see Cream out there than to see Chao. Just because Chao are kind of, like... I don't know. They give me Toad vibe. Like, hey, here's Toad. Like, yeah, you can play as Toad.
Looks like we've arrived
but you could also play as Mario or Luigi. So it's kind of like that. But, yeah. Yeah, what happened to Cream? I don't know. Sonic, how are ya? Nice videos so far. Man, a long time it's been, or since your last live stream. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks since I live streamed last. I want to live stream more often. I keep saying that, but like, I don't know. I let priorities get in the way. Cause like that's one of the things that has been bothering me a bit as of late. When it comes to making YouTube content, is like I'll do a Let's Play, and like I enjoy it, and you know other people enjoy it too. But over time, people stop watching it because they're like, okay, they move on to something else, or they've already seen the first couple parts, they don't care anymore, or they come back for the last one, whatever it is. And, you know, that's fine. You know, I don't blame people for not watching everything. I don't watch everything from other people as well. But when it's a live streams just do so well. Like, I have so many people show up, and everyone's having fun. I feel like I can interact with everyone better. And it's just like... It's really difficult to like want to do regular YouTube content now with how like live streaming is taking over. Like I'm being honest, like live streaming is taking over. Oh geez. There we go. That was risky. Yeah. Oh, I can pick that up. Yeah, like to me live streaming is kind of taking over like the industry. Like yeah, YouTube like content is still big, like it always will be big. But let's be real here. You know, most people that are successful who do like gaming on YouTube typically live stream quite a lot, especially on like Twitch. Where like with YouTube content, it's like it's a bunch of freaking like celebrity frick and a bunch of like random TV show crap, and it's just like, you know, like whatever, I guess. But like in the gaming department, Let's Plays just don't take off as much as they do nowadays, like they did back then. But like freaking like reviews or top 10s, all that kind of crap, or like I said, especially live streams are just taking over. I've seen so many people convert, like one YouTuber I watched years ago, freaking years ago, did all sorts of videos, like, you know, recording wise with a camera and all that such. Like he would show like all sorts of cool gaming stuff that he owned and all these gaming facts and whatnot, top 10s and other such. And all I ever see him do now, the past 3 years, is, hey, we're playing this on a live stream. We're doing this on a live stream. I'm like, why do people live stream all the time? I make their old content, and then I really think about it. Oh, shoot. Live streaming is basically the thing now with a lot of people. And I'm not going to lie, one of the contributing factors for me to want to do more live streams compared to Let's Plays, if I had to say, is that it's just, and this sounds lazy, I know, but it's kind of easier. Because like this, the audio, the video, you know, all that such, it's all done at once. You know, it's all in one place. I don't have to edit it. It's all at one time. And I can talk with you guys about said game or get help or tips or anything like that during the actual video process. Whereas like with Let's Plays, you know, you record several hours, you edit several hours, you render several hours, you upload several hours, you work on thumbnails and other such. You know, you get comments back. They say, hey, you should probably do this in the game. And then I've recorded like 5 episodes, and they're like, you didn't do what I said to do. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. It's been like several episodes since I got to read comments, you know, that kind of thing. So it's just a lot more convenient to do live streams. And in all honesty, like, it sounds kind of sad. Like, it really freaking does when I say this, because, trust me, I don't want to quote-unquote give up Let's Plays. Like, I love doing Let's Plays. But it's getting to the point where I kind of, like, want to just quit doing 2 Let's Plays at once, and maybe do like 1 Let's Play at a time, and then just do live streams. And like I said, I know that sounds lazy, or like, oh, you're just converting content because that's what everyone else is doing. But it's just like, holy frick! It's just like it'd benefit me a lot more nowadays, and it'd be easier for me too. Cause like I could live stream maybe like, I don't know, I'd love to live stream like 2 to 3 times a week if I could, and then like the rest of the week just upload regularly. Like maybe once a day, then you're good to go. But like I can't help but like want to stick with Let's Plays because I've done it for so long. It would like hurt to like stop doing them, you know, because I enjoyed doing them. But like I feel like I should like live stream more, just because I think that would like put me out there more. I guess I don't know if that makes any sense. But like I get a lot of like attention or like audience growth when I do live streams, just because I get so many people gathering around and whatnot. So it's one of those things, like, I remember at one point in time, I didn't live stream very much. I started live streaming, and I started getting, like, more and more people watching me. And I'm like, that's awesome. Like, these people are coming out of, like, nowhere, you know, just finding this. And, like, they end up watching my normal stuff. And I'm like, oh, man, I appreciate that. So, yep, live streaming is now a thing. And we could talk to our favorite YouTubers. Yeah, see, like, that's another thing. Like from the standpoint I'm at, you know, I get to talk with fans. I get to talk with people who watch me. I, honest to God, love the fact, like, even if it's just me towards other YouTubers, you get to watch your favorite YouTubers live and get to interact with them, talk with them, and I just feel like live streams kind of connect people better, whereas with Let's Plays, you know, like, they're fun, but typically, you know, most people who leave a comment are the ones who just want to leave a comment for the sake of leaving a comment, where some people won't leave one because they know they're not going to be interacted with, or they're just going to be like, well, they're not going to read my comment because they got too many comments, or they're not going to read comments. And I'll be honest, I used to reply to comments like it was nothing back then. And like nowadays, I don't really get to like reply to all of them, which really sucks because like time's just kind of a constraint with jobs. But with live streams, I can kind of look back and forth, you know.
Has escaped from cell block C17.
See, like, who's the YouTuber that does, or who does that? Zelda Dungeon? Yeah, they haven't made a walkthrough in years. Yeah, exactly. Probably that's, let's see, because they were the 7th and 8th Mario Kart games in the series. Oh wait, some at Mario Kart? See, also, do you realize that they went immediately to Mario Kart 7 and then 8? Where is Mario Karts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6? Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for rescuing me. I am so grateful.
Mario Kart 6 is basically Mario Kart Wii, if I'm not wrong, right? It's like, it's Super Mario Kart is Mario Kart 1, Mario Kart 64 is Mario Kart 2, Mario Kart Super Circuit, I believe, is Mario Kart 3, Mario Kart Double Dash is Mario Kart 4, Mario Kart DS is number 5, Mario Kart Wii is number 6, and then it's Mario Kart 7 and 8, and then 8 Deluxe. That's how it goes. They stopped using the subtext because I think they got... I don't know why they stopped doing that, actually. I don't remember the actual reason. See, I better get going. It's late. Hope to see you next live stream, Zonic. Yeah, thanks for joining, Jade. Appreciate it. It's been fun. Appreciate all the comments and whatnot. Love changes nothing, Amy. All it does is add to the bill. Oh my god, the sparkles in Amy's eyes. Bingo!
What does this guy look like?
Bingo! It's pronounced bingo, you idiot!
A one-way love? That's so cute.
If anyone got that reference, you're awesome.
There's no need to be shy. Look, you're a princess and you're super cute.
I'm gonna go ahead and crack open a cold one,
I
because I'm
also have
thirsty.
someone that I'm pursuing
Even though
too.
it's not that cold anymore.
I wish us both luck.
Sonic, have you played any of the Mario Kart arcade games? Believe it or not, I never thought. Because I remember when the first Mario Kart arcade game was like at a place I went, I played it, and I was like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing. I had no idea this existed. And when they had Pac-Man in there, I was just flipping. I was like, that's Mario and Pac-Man, oh my god. It was like the first time Mario and Pac-Man were in a game together before Smash Bros. So to me, that was like revolutionary. But, yeah, I got to play all of them actually. I got to play Mario Kart GP, GP2, and then GP DX. I think those are the three. I think there's a VR one, but I haven't got to play that one. That's the only one I haven't played because it's really new, and I think there may only be like one or two of them in the world or something like that. Like only a couple of them. Something on those lines. Maybe not one or two. There's probably more than that. That'd be a waste of technology. Yeah, there's like a Mario Kart VR. I haven't played that one. It's not what you would call a common thing around areas. But yeah, I've played the other ones. I love the other ones. They're so good. The new one's pretty fun too. Went on a couple dates and played that. That's how I see a date. Played some Mario Kart GP DX. And I've won a couple of them, but one time I remember I was filming it just for the sake of memory. I lost by just a second, and like then I was like, I won, and I'm like, I was filming for you. Like I got one hand on the wheel. I think I did pretty freaking good. I've also played the Luigi's Mansion arcade machine. That's a really fun one.
Are you kidding?
I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's called Dark Moon or if it's just called Luigi's Mansion Arcade. I forgot what the title was. Oh, LL Cool J in here. Alright, whatever. I'm sad. He's not at the shop because we're under attack. I played Arcade GP DX. Yeah, that's like the new one. The new one's really good. The original ones aren't around anymore because of the new ones. But, yeah, at one point in time I got to play the old ones. And the old ones are good. I like the old ones. But like in terms of like which one's better, probably the new ones. Obviously, you know, with each game they get better. Where's the boys? You can't crack a cold one without the boys. I got the boys. The gang's all here on my fingers. I'm lonely. Let's see. If we ever get a Sonic game with hub worlds again, the NPC needs to be more lively, like an Unleashed, where some of them goes from one content to the next. That would be cool. Like, the fact that, like, Sonic Unleashed had people that were actually fitting and they would actually go places and have a story you'd care about, like, that was a huge step up from Sonic 06. I would love to see that again someday. See anyone try the quiz quest they give you? Oh, was that in Unleashed? I don't know. I'm not too sure. I may or may not have done it. I don't know. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is good. I like how they added Bowser's kids as playable characters. You know, it's funny because a lot of people actually complain about that because it's like, oh, a bunch of Koopa kids. We got all these Koopa kids, but we don't got, you know, like Diddy Kong or whoever else is like, you know, really want. Like, I'll be honest. If you told me I could have the Koopa kids or I can have Diddy Kong, I'd probably take Diddy Kong. But, you know, as simple as it sounds to add the Koopa Kids, it was actually a lot of characters you could pick from. Like, that had a really nice variety. I wouldn't necessarily say, hey, group them off as, like, skins like in Smash Bros. Where, like, it's Bowser Jr. and then it changes to the Koopa Kids. I think Mario Kart, they deserve their own slot. It's just, there's just a couple more characters we needed. Like, Diddy Kong, please. Can we get Diddy Kong back? I want Diddy. I miss my little buddy Diddy. You should play Kingdom Battle more. Oh yeah, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I loved playing that game a couple years back. I've actually considered doing the DLC as like a continuation to that Let's Play, but like just add on to it after all this time, like a DLC bonus thing. Like I wanted to do it originally, but I forgot why I couldn't at the time frame when it came out. But I would love to play the Donkey Kong one, just because that sounds like a whole lot of fun. Donkey Kong plus Grand Cup, you can't go wrong, man. I mean, you probably could go wrong, but that, you know, that's the fun part. Also, I love how Mephiles spins there. Oh gosh, that freaking boss no W. I beat the boss without Super Sonic and the Insta Shield. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, shoot. You know dang good and well when a boss is difficult with Supersonic. You know that's a pretty difficult boss. That's going to be something worthwhile. Want to know something horrible? It's no use. Take this. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, Mephiles dances in the right. Yeah, he just kind of like swirls. Like, what's that all about? That's so out of character when you really think about it. Must have good timing. Yeah, it's all about the timing and all that. Yeah. Let's see. So I think we're supposed to go to Radical Train next. In order to activate that, however.
Darn. Why can't I get into the station?
There's your way to get in without being noticed. Let's see what you say. You want to get into the station? Well, then let's see. They're standing guard now, but it's almost time for a guard to go on rounds. There's still time before you can go rounds. Yeah, because I remember there's supposed to be like a little blue marker nearby that activates it. I don't think it's her. I don't think it's her, yeah. Let's see. Let's talk to you. You have a problem, don't you? Don't just stand there, go to the store. Oh, okay. Let's go to the store real quick. That sounds good. Yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to get this one. I'm supposed to get this one move, and then I can do it. Let's go do that real quick. Hey, it's good. It means Smash Bros. Ultimate has 2 Roys. You can play a team match and have Roy team up with Roy. That is kind of cool. 2 Roys, man. It's not often you can say in a Smash Bros. Game 2 people share the same freaking name. Like, I guess, like, outside of the whole, like, Link, Toon Link, Young Link thing, but, like, I mean, like, exactly the same name. Like, just word for word. Like, that's not often, man. Shock bracelet. Sorry, but I've sold out of everything I have. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It's just by Heart of the Wind. There we go. Thanks for your business. Got ourselves a trophy. There we go. Now we got, like, a dash move, which we can use to get past the guards. Let's see. We're talking about big arms, mainly because Eggman's mobile in the game resembles the boss a little. Yeah, I assumed it was big arms. I love the big arms theme, by the way. They did a remix of it the other day. The Sonic channel. It was like, I don't know if it was the official Sonic the Hedgehog channel. It was, I think it was done by T-Lopes and somebody else. But it was good. It was really good. I think Jun Sanoe worked on it with them. I could be wrong. But it was like a really good song. Good remix. Good modern day remix. The one on 3DS is good too, from the Sonic Generations. That one's good. Alright. So this is where we have to get past guards. Oh shoot. I thought I was going to get caught there. Okay, hope I can do this decently. I think we're going to get in. Haha. Easy peasy. Great! Nobody saw me walk in. That's going to be an S rank. Heck yeah. Plenty of points to go around. Sweet. Alright, very good. So what else we got here? Playable Ashley in Mario Kart. Is that what you were implying? I know some people want a playable Fawful in Mario Kart. I've heard a lot of requests for Fawful in Mario Kart. Ashley isn't the only WarioWare character. See, saying Sonic 06 is good is like saying DK should join the Kooplings. It just doesn't make any sense. See, I get what you mean. But you know, you can also do a Kingdom Hearts live stream if you want. I thought about that. I thought about doing a Kingdom Hearts 3 live stream for, what's the word? How about doing a Kingdom Hearts 3 live stream for, like, the first episode? Oh, man, I'm tired. But yeah. I don't know, like, I don't know how I want to approach my channel anymore, because, like, I want to continue doing Let's Plays. And I feel like I still will, but, like, I also don't want to, like, straight up lie to myself or lie to anybody being like, yeah, I'm going to always do them. Like, I don't know if I'll ever shift focus and, like, live stream more. Just because, like, live streaming is a lot more convenient to do and a lot less stressful. But at the same time, like, I don't want to just take a lazy route, per se. You know? I don't know. Just depends. Some people consider it lazy, but it's also like you're sitting in a chair for, like, nearly 3+ hours, 4 hours, whatever. You know, like, yeah, it's playing a video game, but you're talking for that long straight without any breaks. Like, with Let's Plays, I could take a break if I really had to. I could stop in between an episode, go get a drink, or use the bathroom or something, but, like, live streams, like, you can. You just have to do it live, which kind of blows a little. Yeah, I would like to live stream more. Just like maybe change up my schedule a bit. Because I think at one point in time I was having like 3 Let's Plays at once, and oh wait, hang on, I need some weights. I was doing like 3 Let's Plays at once, and like I don't mind that when I have variety, but it's more or less like, you know, I definitely want to change, like, quote unquote, hey, I could be doing 3 Let's Plays to, well, I could do like 1 Let's Play or 2 Let's Plays and go off and on with them, like off. Like one day I could do like, oh shoot, damn. One day I could do like Kingdom Hearts 3, the next day I could do, for example, Tama, in terms of which ones I'm doing now, and then like, in between those days, I could just live stream. Depending on which day I feel like live streaming, you know? That's what I kind of feel like doing. That way I just have like a lot more variety, and it would also be easier to get around to certain games, you know? Because like, there are certain games like I've been wanting to get around to, but I just don't, because every game takes so much time. But if I just sort of live stream them, it's like, hey, you know, here's this RPG, it's a 50-hour RPG. If you did like 20, let's see, 20, like a little less than 20 live streams on it, you'll be finished. And like, yeah, that's a lot of live streams, but it's better than not getting around to the game at all, for example. So, food for thought. Even though there's no food here, I'm sorry. I lied. There's no food, just thought. Just T-H-O-T. The best part about Silver's Radical Train is that nothing is rushing him for going fast. Yeah, thank God. Imagine Silver having to go fast at frickin' Radical Train. That'd just be a monstrosity. Because at least Sonic and Shadow could, like, go fast. Here it'd be like, nope. Go ahead and break your legs real quick, buddy. Yeah, I got this. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna need some more supplies. More supplies, please. How'd that not break? Did it break now? Hang on. Gotta break it, man. There we go. Sorry, I was like taking a sec. So could you please break, Mr. Wood? Alright, go ahead. I know, Silver, I know. I'm gonna paralyze all of them. Ah, that's gonna hit me. How'd that not hit me? Ah, okay, that hit me, however. Sure, game. Why not? Come on, there you go. And now we're on our way. Bada boom. This should take us out of the level, if I'm not wrong. No way, I'm wrong. Very wrong. I don't know, I thought it would. Swoosh. Ow. Freaking A, man. Just gonna go ahead and drop them all. Frick them. Frick them. They're just done. We're not doing that today. Swoosh. There you go. Alright, now this part right here is a little tricky just because of the position you're in. Gotta make sure you boost up there carefully, or else you're gonna fall. You mean alternate dimension counterpart? I get like Marvel comic vibes when I hear alternate dimensions and frick like that. It just gives me that like comic book nerd vibe. Let's see. Just gonna read some comments real quick. It was Trigger, I see him, but I better follow that train before it's too late. I gotta love it. I've had you from a Crash Twinsanity. Oh, I freaking love the Crash Twinsanity Let's Play I did. The only thing I regret about doing that game, and it's not really a regret I had when I did it at the time. It's a regret I have now, but like when I recorded PS2 games, I couldn't record them in like the best quality, so it's like, it's an okay quality for YouTube, for like old PS2 sake, but I got a new setup now for PS2 that like makes my quality so much better, at least for what it's worth. And I'm like, man, if I had done Twinsanity now, at least it would have looked good. Like, it would have looked pretty freaking decent. But like, you know, now I look back at that, I'm like, oh, that could use a few touch-ups. Though I would totally freaking redo Twinsanity someday if possible. Or I'd love to live stream Twinsanity. You know, there's nothing saying I can't live stream the Twinsanity. That's like a redo of a sort. So, I might actually do that someday, because I liked Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity. It's got a few faulty issues here and there, especially later in the game, but I like it for what it's worth. See, gotta go watch Shadow 6. I didn't see it. Oh my god, good old Shadow 6. And then, I remember like when I did that live stream, I just kept telling myself, yeah, I just played Shadow the Hedgehog 2 the other day. Because it was basically just Shadow the Hedgehog 2. That's a spring, okay. I was like, what am I gathering here? I was like, I thought this was gonna be a Switch. See, once I always recorded PS2 and PS3 games. Yeah, like, the only issue I have with, a PS3 is, like, not an issue for me. There's one thing I want to buy for the PS3 that'd make recording it easier. For the time being, I'm just gonna stick with what I have. But, yeah, so, with the PS2, I don't know, it was mostly, like, with the way my capture card is, I tried recording it via, like, a converter box, and the converter box, like, it's not the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive thing ever. So, like, the quality just came across as, it's okay. But, like, now I have this, like, I have this thing called the compound cable. It's like a compound PS2 HDMI cable thing. It's specifically for PS2. And it looks good. Originally I was going to upload... Man, I'm tired. Freaking game. Originally I was going to upload a PS2 test video showing everyone, hey, this is what my PS2 quality looks like now, just to see what other people thought. And I used to do a couple test videos like that before in the past, but
That was easy.
I started getting comments from people, even a couple people I personally know, who would, like, nitpick at the quality, be like, oh, there's better, or, oh, you know, no, that looks garbage, or, oh, I prefer this, or I prefer that. And, like, it just started, like, I started getting comments that I didn't care for my type of content. So I went ahead and uploaded, like, an hour's worth of PS2 footage, just raw footage, from the compound cable that I use to, like, kind of, like, reference, look back. I'd be like, yeah, that's how the quality looks. Just kind of remind myself, hey, if I ever go to do PS2 stuff, that's what it'll look like, you know, that kind of thing. But I never uploaded a video on it, unfortunately. I wanted to, but I didn't. But once I do a PS2 game, you will see how good the quality is. Let's see. Hey, Sonic, have you need the new Metal Sonic or the new Metal Sonic mod for Sonic Adventure? It's really cool. I need to look at some Sonic Adventure mods because I've been seeing some really cool ones as of late. And the really sucky thing is, outside of Sonic Adventure 1, I think I can record that one decently. Sonic Adventure 2, I don't know what it is, but when I try to record Sonic Adventure 2 on OBS, it doesn't work. It's laggy, and I'm like, why though? Like, I have plenty of power on my PC, but it's acting all up. It just acts up for some reason. And I was trying to do the Sonic Adventure 2 Emerald Coast mod, and because I wanted to do that as a video, that sounded really cool, and I didn't even get to play the mod because of it, because it was just like, nope, I want to do this as a video idea, but it just wasn't working.
Why are you getting in my way?
I found this guy from Super Mario 64 Ocarina of Time, actually. Crash to Infinity stream would be lit. Oh yeah, Super Mario 64 Ocarina of Time. That was a fun project. I like that one. Not a whole lot of people did that game. I'm probably like one of the higher up, like, Let's Plays of that game. Like, I don't know if I'm like the #1 Let's Play for that, per se, but like, I think I'm like one of the more definitive 100% runs. And
back. Here I come.
oh, hey, Shadow. He's coming. I'm scared. But yeah, Super Mario 64 Ocarina of Time was one of the harder games, 100%. And not to get into that story, because I think I said that in a live stream or so ago, but when I did the Super Mario 64 Ocarina of Time Super Mario 64 Ocarina of Time Let's Play, it was, like I said, it was just like, it was a matter of figuring out what this guy created and praying that I don't miss anything. And like, I had a lot of off-screen moments where I just like, what's the word? I just, I had to cut stuff out because it was just me going around doing nothing. I've had moments in that game where I was just wandering around for an hour. Let me try to find something, and I couldn't find anything. It was awful, but it was a good game. It's a good game. It's a really good ROM hack, but like, if you told me, do I recommend 100%ing the game or not? If you had the patience for it, then sure, but if, like, I don't know. It's really hard to recommend 100%. Ah, Shadow. Yeah. Gotta get out of here. Swoosh. Have some boxes. Shadow. No. I'm not gonna get a good rank on this, am I? Shadow on his way. He's fast. Alright, hang on. Swoosh. Man, every time I do that, he always kicks me. Why does he gotta kick me in the head? It's like he's got a kick me in the head fetish or something. Get out of here. Get out of here, Shadow. Shoot! Hang on, hang on. Out of here. Oh, he's transforming. Oh, he's transforming. Oh, he's transforming. Get him out of here. Hang on. Swoosh! Dang it. That never works. Piece of frick. Swoosh. Have some of that. Have a barrel, Mr. Squidward. Have a barrel, Mr. Shadow. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and get out of here for a sec. Buy some time. Whoa! You are fast. Give me a sec, man. I need some time to like think about how I want to bash your head in. Shit. There we go. He's done. Oh, there's Shadow. Watch out for the train there, buddy. You're gonna get your head squashed. I actually got 171 stars in Super Mario 64 Ocarina of Time, and it made, me play Last Impact. The game is good. Also, it's hard at times. Yeah, I completely agree. Did the Legend of not Legend? I'm sorry. The Super Mario 64 Ocarina of Time have 171 stars? Because I also forgot how many stars were in that game. I remember it being like a bunch, but man, 171 does sound about right. But I don't know. I guess that was about right. Jeez. Whew, man, that was rough. That's a lot rougher than I remember being. Because I swear for me it was like 151 or something, but 171's probably right. Because I remember that game having a bunch. It had a bunch of stars. Definitely one of the biggest Super Mario 64 ROM hacks. Haven't tried Ocarina of Time before. Like the original Ocarina of Time. Let's see, go ahead and save my game. I don't know why, but Shadow is programmed to always attack you. Yeah, it's so weird. He always kicks me while I'm down, man. Super Mario 63 was good. I've heard of that game. I've heard that ROM hack. I need to try that.
Chaos control.
I've considered doing Kaizo Mario 64 as a Let's Play to, like, torture myself. But I'm not too sure if I will or not. Or maybe a live stream on that would be cool. Like a live stream series. You don't bother.
With the Chaos Emerald's power,
I just love Shadow's voice in this game.
You can't break free.
Oh, I can break free if I really try. I've got an Emerald too, you know. Maybe I can do Chaos Control.
Can't lose. Not when I'm so close.
Super Mario 63 isn't a hack, it's a Flash game. Oh, I've heard of a Super Mario 63 ROM hack though. Though I guess the one you guys were referred to was the Flash game. That's my bad. But yeah, there is a ROM hack on Super Mario 64 or Super Mario 63, but it's a little different.
Induced chaos control.
I don't know too much about it, but
I won't let anyone get
see,
in my
I play
way.
the game almost every time I get to use the school's computer in 2nd grade. That's pretty freaking cool. I love times like that in school.
Mephiles isn't trying to help you create a better future. He's trying to eliminate the past.
I got Silver just met Shadow, and Shadow's like, yeah, let me tell you how this goes.
What are you talking about? To discover what happened, it seems we must.
Yeah, I think the Super Mario 63 ROM hack isn't like all that great from what I know, or like all that popular. Which is why like I must just be surprised to hear people talk about it, because you guys talk about the Flash game. I was thinking about some ROM hack I've heard of once. Because there's a ROM hack for Mario 64 everything, believe it or not. I love this cutscene. Granted, we've already seen it in Shadow's story, but for those who haven't seen it, Shadow kicking Silver is the best thing in the game. Oh, I completely agree. It makes for funny memers. See, yeah, I like the game's plot. It at first seems like a typical Mario story, but then you defeat the second boss, and the game's plot really goes into overdrive to being more dire. Second Bowser boss, I mean. Ooh, that sounds cool. I should take a look into that. Might go ahead and write that down. Just for the sake of checking that out. Anyone ever see there's a Super Mario Sunshine Flash game? Or was that Super Mario? I don't know. Hang on. Let me search up something real quick. Let me try something. Use good old Google. Google's a good friend. See, Bowser's actually threatening, trying to destroy the kingdom with endless meteors. That sounds deadly.
The Black Shadow is the original Mephiles.
The Black Shadow.
Mephiles? They're escaping. We'll have to split up.
Because I may have played this Flash game before, but I'm not too sure.
And leave Iblis to me.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, so Super Mario 63 is the Mario Sunshine-like game, but it was Mario 64. Okay, yeah, no, I've played that game. I remember playing that game a long time ago.
Hurry!
That's a good game. Though I never, like, legit did a playthrough on it. So maybe I should do that one of these days. How does that sound? Little Super Mario 63. Maybe for Mario Month, because I've been wanting to plan some stuff for Mario Month. And that's like a month away from today. that'd be smart. I mean, it's not really Mario month. It's Mario Day, which is March 10th. But I plan on doing a Mario month because, like, I'd like to do a Mario month just because I would like to do something special for March. But the only reason why I thought about not doing a Mario month is because
A laboratory like
Kingdom Hearts 3 will take longer past March. Pretty sure. So I doubt, you know, I could do Mario month while Kingdom Hearts 3 is going. So probably just be like a lot of Mario Day content. Maybe like in dedication to Mario Day, I could do like Super Mario 63 and other such. There we go. Y'all, oh, hang on. I was like, y'all dead? Nope. Still one here. There we go. Alright, time for me to skedaddle and out of here. I don't need to collect all the rings, frick 'em. Then switch to Shadow. You go and leave the rest to me. Alright, Shadow. Looks like we need to work together. There's gotta be some kind of switch around. Oh, no, I'm supposed to go this way. They like flip me around, I swear. Always oh so piece of frick. Always oh so confused. Frick you. Swoosh. Get rid of that guy. I was playing a Shadow. That was good gameplay, man. Look at that. You just freaking go. This was the OG Shadow the Hedgehog 2 game, man. This basically is just Shadow the Hedgehog 1.5 or 2, what do you want to call it? It's like the extra to the game. If you just count Shadow Story, that is. But, oh geez, they're coming out of the ground. Swoosh. Hang on. There we go. Thank you. Go ahead and paralyze you and you. There and there. Come on. Thank you. Get rid of you and you and you. There we go. Bam. Turkey and ham. You'd be surprised. Shadow. There are some cases where strength isn't numbers. Hang on. That's not exactly what I wanted, but okay. Sure. I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go over here, and then you're supposed to throw his ball back at him. Swoosh. Oh, does it not? Huh. I guess I could always go over myself. Am I gonna die? No, okay, I made it. Barely. Freaking A. Swoosh. That's not gonna work. That's okay, as long as I don't die. That would be important. Okay. So I'm gonna try something. Theory. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just twirl this box around. I didn't mean to twirl it that much. Hang on. Go ahead and stop right over here. Hang on. Stop it right there. Oh, hang on. Didn't mean to do it that way. Hang on. Swoosh. There. And it combusted. God dang it. I forgot the second it lands, it just breaks. My bad. I was gonna try to like float up there, but that didn't work. Oh shoot, shoot! I wasn't prepared, man. Should have prepared myself. Swoosh. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go and break you. Why not? Makes my life easier. Go ahead and hit up this switch. Yeah, I don't think we're too far from beating Silver Story. We're getting there, kinda. I know we have a Kingdom Valley. And I know we have... What's it called? I can't remember the freaking name. The core place. Can't remember its name. Oh, freaking yay. There we go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. There should be a switch around here somewhere, right? Box. I'm gonna go ahead and use you. So whoosh. That's your best bet, man. That way you don't have to work too hard for it. Let's see. I ever did a playthrough of some of the Mario sports games, like for the GameCube era for Mario Month. So I wouldn't mind doing one for Mario Month, per se. However, I did do a sports game. I did one of the spin-offs. I did Mario Super Slugger, or not Mario Super Sluggers, I'm sorry. I did Mario Superstar Baseball. Yeah, I did that game. I did Mario Superstar Baseball for GameCube a couple years back. That was a fun game. I actually had a lot of fun with that. I eventually get good at the game and whatnot. I played it when I was a kid, but I wasn't like the best. And then like the what's it called? The story mode like game play, like it shaped me up. So I ended up like really liking that game. I wanted to return back to it, but I'm considering doing just the Mario Super Sluggers Wii instead. of going back to just the GameCube one, just for the sake of like trying out a new one. And I did. Fun fact about Mario Super Sluggers on Wii. I beat the game, or I got close to beating the game. I'm sorry. Or did I beat the game? I don't remember. I either beat the game or I got close to beating the game on the Wii. I did like a full playthrough of it on my first go, and I didn't save my game, and I lost all that progress, and I was so sad. I was so freaking sad. I didn't know, but until the other day, but K. Rool was in that game. I was like King K. Rool's last game appearance until Smash Bros. Ultimate. I was like, what? Mario Super Sluggers? Really? Just the weirdest freaking fact. Okay, there's gotta be something different down here, right? I think we gotta go that way. See, now that I think about it, Super Mario 64 Last Impact had some dark elements to it. For instance, ever wonder why you never see Honey Queen's husband? Oh, jeez. I like Last Impact. That was a fun ROM hack. I remember doing that ROM hack a couple years back. That was a time, man. That was a time of my life. You know, actually, that time actually just speak to me a lot, because that was a point in time where I had quit my job at that point. Like, I think I quit my job like a couple weeks prior to that, because I was like, you know what, I need to move on to bigger and better things than what I'm doing right now. And then I did, and thank God I did, because like a lot of good things worked out for me at that point in time. So it all worked out. But yeah, I ended up quitting my job, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna go back to my roots. And then I don't know what it was, but Last Impact was like the first thing that came to mind. I was like, yeah, let's do Last Impact. So it was fun. But yeah, like that was just a time, because like I think at that point I didn't hold a job for like a whole year. I was just like, I was willing to focus strictly on YouTube, which is why a lot of you guys might have seen like a bunch of YouTube content at one point. But like that's why like YouTube content's slightly slower nowadays, because like I have a job again. And this one actually gave me hours. So, but I think I'm balancing it pretty well, for what it's worth. As of late, I've been kind of having slow amounts of work, because it's that time of the year where not many people are wanting to spend money. I know Valentine's Day is coming up, but it's not Christmas. It's like Christmas where people are going out spending hundreds upon thousands of dollars buying stuff they don't need. Or buying stuff you do need. Some people buy things for others for Christmas of such that they need, but most of the time it's things you don't need. But yeah, it's just around that time of year where like I'm just not getting a whole lot of work. Wait, I forgot Sonic. Let's see. Elise Shadow, Chaos Control Silver, it's no use, Sonic, frick. Yeah, that's about right. That's my catchphrase. And it's not the most original, unfortunately, because a lot of people actually say it, but what I find funny is that there are certain YouTubers that say frick, like they'll use the word frick instead of like the F-bomb. And what I find funny about that is that I've actually got comments before where they're like, are you copying Sammy, Classic Sonic fan? Or are you copying Chatronic? I love the channel Chatronic, by the way, but I've had people be like, are you copying him? And I'm just like, no, I've been saying that word since I was like, I've been saying that since I was like 12. So if you go back like, what's the word, 11 years ago, you know, before I made YouTube content, I've been saying it then, and then I said it in some